So
Only the
true.
children for the Skyfall, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a very, very important job right
Mm-hmm.
Skyfall for the children. Okay.
Oh yeah. Some of us took a rather adventurous trip from a flight, didn't they, Jake?
Listen, bro, I jumped out of a plane this weekend. Let me tell you something, brother.
now. Yeah, you were talking about it all
That
day
that was a
yesterday.
good experience, bro.
Without a parachute, right? Like a good old American, right?
American spirit without a parachute.
Yeah, okay. Right, nerd.
Let me tell you something. More people need to jump out of planes. There just needs to be
I'm okay. I'm good.
Which get on that plane and then jump out of
One day.
it.
Fuck no.
One day I will.
Okay.
I want.
I don't.
How much it cost? $200. I
It
heard.
costs like where I'm at. It was like 289 just to jump, and then you paid. It depended on the package you wanted. If you wanted like professional filming, it was 189, but you get cheaper if you just wanted like the first person view. So
Bitch,
Mm-hmm.
there's like a 50-50 chance I'm going to jury duty on Thursday. I don't want to go on a plane. Fuck that.
mm-hmm.
I got manga to read. I got shit to draw. I got wigs to style. I do
Yep.
not have time to go
You can
jump out of
literally do all that on plane.
I don't want to do that
Yeah.
on a plane. Bro, the last time I went on a plane was from where I live in Arizona to San Diego.
You'll,
And I was
You know
trying
how
to
it goes, right?
freaking write a short story and I couldn't even do it because of the turbulence freaks me out.
listen,
Mhm.
bitch. Quote myself on that plane. Be the version of yourself that gets on that plane and gets off that plane.
Yeah,
See,
no, I'm
this is on that
good.
plane.
I got a job interview tomorrow.
Mhm.
Say that again, Austin.
None.
Okay. But hey guys. Oh, we didn't see you there, audience.
Oh, hello.
Maybe we did. I don't remember when the conversation started, but hello.
I'm gonna even start doing the intro. It sounds like a late night HBO show. You know the one.
Mhm.
No, I was more going for like the vibe, like those old '90s shows where like the intro starting and then the main character turns with a smile to their face. Like, hey guys, let's see you there. Okay.
Oh, I
Yay.
didn't see you there.
Yeah, we need more opening theme songs to shows nowadays, but of course they had to go all copyright on us, didn't they? Like,
Listen,
Yeah.
theme songs used to suck. That's how I remember things I long forget. You know what I mean? Like,
mhm.
oh wait, I remember that theme song. Where'd that go to? Oh
Right.
yeah.
Audience, let's not forget, before the MCU, everybody remembered Iron Man specifically for his opening song. I am Iron Man. Yep.
So they even got referenced in the first movie. But oh,
Yeah.
should we get started?
Yeah, I mean, I already
Okay.
posted on the social.
Okay.
All right. All right. I'll start us off. Welcome to Comic Fanatic Live. You're here with me, Cryptid Seeker 415, ready to taste the peace with y'all. Bam, bam, bam.
It is I, Jake Tylenol, the one who sky falls.
It's me. No follow up. All right. It's me, Ace Comics, Austin. Bro, I'm just ready to transform rollout. Ain't gonna lie to you, listen.
Yeah.
And I'm Richter, also known as the Witch of Jotunheim. And yes, I am the Marquis de Lazarus.
That's right.
Hell yeah, I'm the Marquis of Lazarus. Why not? I had something else in mind. I just couldn't figure out what I wanted to say. So I am the Marquis of Lazarus.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, and so together we form the Fanatics. In case you haven't heard, we review
No,
all
that's why together we form a combiner.
that is named Fanatic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
we are
better.
the Fanatics.
And
And the audience, our lovely audience, is known as the Fantics because
there
I
you
said
go.
so.
Mhm.
There you go. And as one, we talk about the comic news and reviews of the week. Okay,
Mhm.
follow us at Witches Discussion.
Yeah. Anyways, hi. I'm here to bother you guys the Fantics a little bit more because I can. First of all, subscribe to the YouTube channel because we do post almost practically every week besides that other week, but we don't talk about that other week. Anyways, yeah, lovely. You can also follow us at the moment on Twitter at Comic Fanatic 69. That's where most of the updates are going to be. I mean, that's basically been a constant for a hot minute, but we'll get to
Mhm.
that later. if you want to follow me, your boy, you can follow me on Twitter at Witch of Jotun with an E instead of a U, because I said so. I recently did change my profile pic to my namesake character, but we'll get to that another day. You can also follow me on TikTok and Instagram at witch_of_Jotunheim. I do postings on both accounts because why not? And if you want to try to find my Newgrounds or my Tumblr, tough shit, I'm not telling you, bitch. That ain't for you guys to see. Anyways, if you want to find Cryptid, you guys know the gist. You guys know how to summon him.
Pledge allegiance to an eagle 3 times and I'll pop up.
There was more to that, but okay. Anyways, you can find Austin. He is a brick wall with a face. It's not that hard to find. The last time I checked, he is still in the continental United States. That's the last time I've seen him. Jake, on the other hand, I don't know where the fuck he is. He's just vibing, I guess. He's just vibing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, go follow us on the socials, including myself. And if you do find my Newgrounds, okay, follow me, bitch. Like my shit. I have like 4 posts.
What if we found it? What about us?
Okay. Like my shit.
Yeah.
Like my fucking shit. I don't know what you want from me. Like my shit. I just posted you on there.
Find his Tumblr. Find the Tumblr and the Newgrounds.
Find my Tumblr and Newgrounds. I dare you.
Gotcha. Anyway, while y'all are busy dealing with that, let's start the media news discussion. Why not? Who wants to do it? Who wants to start us off?
How about the Boruto fanboy? Maybe he should do it.
Yeah, listen, Naruto's getting a live action series, and let me tell you something, brother. I don't care either way.
Yeah,
I care.
You really shouldn't.
No, I want the world to see what a douche Sasuke is. Like,
listen,
no, you don't realize people don't get it. He's a douche. That's why people like him.
Also, rewatching Naruto, there were actually some moments where Sasuke was actually pretty nice to Naruto.
Yeah, but that's like after 200 episodes.
Yeah,
Naruto, but what about Sakura? Come on.
Sakura deserved it. No, Sakura deserved it. Y'all keep forgetting that. Heard all those fangirls been harassing him since he was 5 years old. His parents were dead. Like, yeah, gotta calm down. He had the right to be annoyed by Sakura's existence by that point, in my opinion.
There was a day when Austin and a friend from another server we have was watching Naruto again, and then I was actually taken aback because I forgot there were actually some genuine moments of Sasuke showing great concern for Naruto's safety throughout the series. I was like, oh, I guess they were kind of friends now that I think about it.
Well, no, they became genuine friends. The problem was, you have to remember, that's all like 6 months, and then 2 years passed. Then Sasuke tried to murder him. And then 2 years passed, and then Sasuke tried to murder him again. And he still tells people, oh yeah, this is my best friend. He takes priority over the people who actually like me and never betray me.
But we're technically off topic. I guess what I only wanted to say about this is like I don't care about an Naruto live action series because I think we've gone through enough of these before.
Oh,
it's like
no, turns out it's a movie, by the way.
Okay, I mean, like, listen, if it succeeds, we got a Naruto movie. If it fails, I got the anime. I ain't mad at it.
I'm just going to be interested in the casting, honestly, because, okay, I know his name is Naruto Uzumaki, but you got to look at Naruto, right? Blonde hair, blue eyes.
Well, bro, they don't care. If they don't cast a Japanese person, they're going to be like, you're being racist. Naruto isn't Japanese. Naruto's Japanese. He's not American. Even though most characters look like American people.
Yeah, the only problem I have is like Naruto actually is like heavily Eastern inspired, even though the characters are. That's my problem. It's like that's
okay. What about Ino?
Is that in Naruto there are actual people that look like Japanese people that look nothing like Naruto.
Yeah,
so I'm like, yeah, you're inspired, but that's the representation right there. That's like saying that like someone like the hidden leaf is black, and you look at the Cloud Village, like no, actually. There you go. That's your black representation for it. So
dude,
I don't know what's wrong with him. You think he's not that?
Dude, I know when it comes to like these live action adaptations, right? They kind of bounce back and forth between characters popping up that in the beginning that should have been popping up much later. If they ever bring Cloud Village in, right? And if they ever bring in Killer Bee, all I'm saying is cast 50 Cent as Killer Bee.
No, terrible.
No, oh come on, he has to rap, man. Come on.
Yeah, they get any black dude to rap it. 50 Cent's not doing that style of rap. I'm telling you that right now.
No, changing his rap style. I want Eminem to do it, bro. I want Eminem to do it.
I mean, you'll do better getting like a Busta Rhymes or something to do it.
Yeah, whoever they choose, they have to build up the muscles because, like, hey, Killer Bee, he's packing a bit, you know. Come on.
But nah, y'all think it's too small. Who's playing Child Predator Orochimaru? Okay, who's doing that?
Oh, that won't be that hard to cast. I don't think people are not going to care that much. They're just not going to make it.
But I'm saying, who do you want in the role? That's what I'm asking.
There's no one particular. I look at oh yeah, you'll be a great child predator. I don't know if you won't be continuing.
The actor who played Voldemort, I don't know. He's not doing anything right.
This being
That's
Joe,
all.
you think we get Ezra Miller? You think that'll be too soon?
Oh, too soon, audience. What do you think?
You let me know. You let me know.
You're
Okay,
telling
but
me they're gonna like we got a cast for tomorrow. Just pulled out the Epstein list and just start going down actors.
Okay, here's one casting I'm really curious about. Who you guys think they should cast for Haku?
They're gonna cast either a trans person or a girl, like they did with Kobe in One Piece.
Yeah. Wait, Kobe was trans?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that. Huh.
exactly. Because they focus on the person being a good actor and not just that it was before they were trans.
Oh, okay. There you go. Let their talent, let their performance speak for itself. Good for them, you know. But yeah, Haku. Okay, if you want representation, go that route because I know there were definitely a lot of Haku Zabuza shippers out there. Even though
that wasn't too far, but
yeah. Even though that's kind of weird since Zabuza literally found Haku when Haku was still a child and raised them, but you know.
Well, this is the first movie, and what I'm assuming is we're gonna divide these trilogies in part 1 and part 2 trilogies.
Mm-hmm.
So like, when we start hitting,
it will be like 3 for the first part, and then like 3 for Shippuden.
Yeah, so like shooting and miss. Where we starting this?
You're starting with the Zabuza and ending with the hit miss.
You end with the hit miss? What the shooting is?
Then gonna be part 2, and then the final battle will be part 3.
The final battle, just so we're clear, the final battle of what? Like the war arc? Is that what you're talking about? What do you mean?
No, they're not doing Naruto part 1 and then going to Shippuden as a second film. They're doing 3 movies in Naruto part 1.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll do everything up to the hidden miss, which will be like 2 arcs really.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do the whole Chunin exam, and then you do the Sasuke retrieval arc in the final valley fight.
And then Naruto's like, "You're always gonna be my friend."
Jesus Christ.
Like part 2 can kind of end. Like Itachi can probably open up the 3rd movie, and you can like do the Naruto in the coma, and then like Tsunade is the first part of that film, and then end it with the Sasuke retrieval arc.
Mm-hmm. I gotta say, Sasuke
I'm more concerned of if they're just like with Avatar, which y'all will talk about tomorrow. That took a lot of liberties. Do y'all think they're going to do the Minato stuff early? So there's a lot of stuff about Minato that has to be talked about early for it to actually make sense compared to the manga.
Wait, Minato? Who was Minato again?
Naruto's dad, the 4th Hokage that people don't remember or act like Naruto looks like, and the fact that Naruto's mom is saying Tachiro Uzumaki, the wife of the 4th Hokage, and everyone act like they don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, like how many blonde-haired, blue-eyed white guys are in the Hidden Leaf Village? I wonder.
Blonde-haired, blue eyes, who's married to Uzumaki, the only Uzumaki anybody in this village knows.
Right. Don't worry, Danzo was a master manipulator, bro. He gaslit people. Like,
the teacher of Kakashi, who did not care about Naruto's life at all.
True.
Oh no, he cared in the filler following Shibunden, you know? Like,
yeah, after that, but like, if your sensei gets murdered, so I feel like I'll look out for his kid.
Mm-hmm. Well, Austin, did Shikamaru look after Asuma's kid?
Yeah, he wants out. Yeah, no, he does. He does. He did. He did.
Well, no,
He
no,
actually does.
she wasn't in Shikamaru's squad, was she?
No, but he does check in with her and the mom.
Okay,
He does
okay.
get her money and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah, true.
He does more than the Hokage did from Naruto. I can probably get that much.
Okay. But yeah. Let's see. Anything else worth talking about this? Which do you have any thoughts on this, man?
I
Yeah, you
don't
know
give a
anything
shit
about
about
Naruto?
Naruto.
What? No.
Who brings that?
He taught you to never give up as a child. What's wrong with you?
I was not a
Yeah.
Naruto kid, man. I watched a lot of shoujo, and I still
You
watch.
weren't doing the dumb run as a child.
Mhm.
I never got into Naruto.
Who plays the hype role of Rock Lee, bro?
Yeah,
Oh,
no, that would be the thing that
I
kills
did
the
not have
second
the
movie.
same childhood as you guys did. I did not watch the big three. I tried
Gotcha.
getting into Bleach. I couldn't get into Bleach.
Now,
Gotcha.
to be fair, that's fair. Like the first arc of Bleach is kind of rough, but
Dude,
Rock
dude,
Lee, that person's gonna need all the charm in the world to pull that role off. So that person easily be annoying.
Rock Lee's like, to me, he was my favorite character in the whole Naruto franchise, and dang it, he was done dirty in that series. Like,
And then I also need a good Mike Guy because, like, as I get older, bro, Mike Guy makes me laugh, bro. Like, that dude is.
aw.
Yeah, Mike Guy is probably the most consistent character in Naruto.
Hmm.
I used to just
But
think he was
dude,
annoying as a kid. But when I got older, I'm like, bro, this dude is hilarious.
speaking of that, I
Okay.
guess you also got to talk about Gara, because Gara, his facial expressions, everything he goes through, could easily be like played over comically. They just
Yeah.
look stupid the whole time.
How many people could pull off the guy liner like Gara does? Oh, you know,
Translate Gara's
And he's Batman actor.
translate Gara's animated backstory to live action. I think it's going to look a little bit melodramatic. That's how I kind of feel about it.
Mhm.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Can you imagine the scene when he gets hit by Sasuke the first time? He's like, my blood! My blood! Like those scenes in live action are going to be funny.
Mhm.
You know,
Oh, speaking of funny, okay, here's something to talk about. Well, I was talking to a friend over the weekend about this, and she brought up a good point. What do you guys think they're going to do with Jiraiya?
he's not-
Nothing. He's still going to be an old pervert for some reason that gets off when a little boy turns into a woman.
Wait,
Right.
is this an American studio or a Japanese studio?
American Lionsgate.
Oh, okay. I don't think.
So-
I'm gonna turn down his
I don't think you can. I don't think you can take away the pervert out of him. I really don't think so. They probably might cut
uh,
safety uses in.
At
And
most,
he's definitely still gonna be a pervert keeping a
at
woman.
most, at most, I think they're just going to keep his Make Out Paradise book, but they'll probably get away from him looking up women in the bathrooms. So,
If they give up the bathroom thing, they're definitely keeping the sexy juicy thing. Because that's literally the only reason he trades Naruto. I kind of feel like him being so adamant against trade Naruto, they're like, oh, he turned to a girl. Sure, it's like the
Dude.
creepy shit that needs to be animated.
I never understood how anybody could have a nosebleed at the sexy no jutsu from Naruto, because you know that is a minor, right? At the end of the day, come on.
No, be fair. In Naruto specifically, they say you're an adult the moment you become a ninja.
Can you drink?
So
That's my standard.
So essentially, the moment you turn 13 and you'll graduate from the academy, you're a grown man.
Cryptid. It was back in the day. Y'all, you make it sound like it was today. Nah, that was back in the whole different standard.
Okay, then let's see a sexy no jutsu happen then. Go for it.
Dang, this is lasting a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be.
Same here, Witch.
I think I gotta do something different.
I'm very passionate about the next topic, but you talk about Naruto.
I couldn't hear you that well.
Go to the next topic. We gotta move on. We gotta move on. You just finish what you're saying, and then we gotta move on.
If you guys want to talk about Naruto, go on the Twitter and bother us on there.
I don't
Jake.
I'll make sure that Austin looks at it all.
Let Jake say what he wants to say.
I don't think that they're gonna keep the sexy no jutsu if the only point of it, because we're not doing the final arc. So like the only point of it would be to get Jiraiya on board. I'm sure they could think of something else. Like I don't know. That's
not the only point. It does help Naruto in like two other parts of the manga.
Other than that being the son of his student, I don't really think. I think there's other ways you can write it. So like I think it's fine. I think they'll find a way around it. That's all I'm gonna say.
To be fair, if these three movies are successful, they will eventually go to the final arc. It'll be like 3 for this part and then 3 for Jifun. Dig it
Gotcha.
up.
No,
Anyway,
Anyways,
You guys want to move on?
yes, please, because
yeah.
I am very passionate about this topic.
Go
Why?
ahead.
Thank goodness. Silk Spider Society to be reworked for a quote unquote male audience. That's basically what Silk has been for a good chunk of her fucking publication history. And it's like, come on,
I
man.
doubt it.
Like, come on. It's like,
The-
give the girls and the gays something, please. Like, can it's like Silk was always written as a character in the quote unquote male gaze, and it's like, give her a break, man. She just barely is getting like out of this bullshit, and now you want to redo this. Like, you have so many characters that can fit into your male gaze fantasies, and then it's like, come on, give us a break, man.
Before we continue, can someone explain to me what this even means? Like,
Yeah, yeah. That's
Basically,
why.
we're gonna go to Captain. No, basically, we're gonna go to Captain Marvel route of full on women empowerment and all the other stuff, and then with Madam Web and all the other stuff not doing well in test audience, not succeeding, they said, "Oh, we're gonna go back to the core of the comic book audience with Silk and the Black Cat run, was for men,
Mm-hmm.
because most comic book stuff are geared towards that."
including
Yeah.
what? What is that? What
Keep
is
in
that?
mind,
But
Madam
like,
Web wasn't a
uh,
good movie just because it was a shit movie regardless.
but it's
And
just
it's
like
like,
the
come
idea,
on,
like
it's
the
like,
the past recent projects, like between Madam Web, the Marvels, Miss Marvel,
okay,
what else? Birds of Prey. Damn, what else? I know
okay.
there's
Birds of
another one.
Prey, Ms. Marvel, and the Marvels were really good. Okay,
Mm-hmm. But
they
they
just
didn't perform
suffered
to
due
the.
to outside factors. It's not because it's women leading
Yeah,
properties.
it's
To
That's
just
be
that the.
just
fair,
internal sexism coming out.
no, I don't think anyone's saying that. They're saying it was made for the female audience, and it didn't do that well. So they're trying to
Mm-hmm.
play it.
Okay, in
This
the
is their
case
way of
of
trying
the
to play it safe.
Marvels, it was because that movie came out right after the SAG-AFTRA strikes.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously it wasn't able to promote the movie until after it came out. Two, people just don't really care about the Disney Plus shows regardless. Madam Web was just a shit movie regardless.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, come on, like female
I
led
think
properties
like,
can work. It's just people don't want them
we
to win. They don't want them
we
to work.
we seen it work with projects like Wonder Woman. I'll give you that, which, but just like
Oh,
I think
one,
right
yeah.
now
I'm just saying, I'm
the
gonna be
study
100% real
studios.
with you. I'm gonna be 100% real with you, and I don't
Mhm.
care if you guys hate me for this. But the fact that you guys aren't really seeing my point at all, like you're not even gonna
Mhm.
be trying, is showing your internalized sexism. And
I
I'm gonna
I
be
see your
100% real
point.
with
Oh,
that.
That
It's
point
because
doesn't
it's like
change the
we are
situation,
always
though.
at odds at these types of conversations, and it's like I don't even think you guys are even trying to listen to anything I'm trying to say. This,
I don't
I,
know what that. I don't know what a male skewing. What was in that run? Was she like? Was she like fucking six dudes? Like what?
No, that no,
no, she was
no, Jay,
over
that one
sexualized
was
for a
fine.
male gaze.
Not in the Black Cat, not in the run they're adapting.
mm,
What? Because they're
The
saying
run they're adapting was the run where Black Cat was the crime boss. That book was not that sexualized. But
mhm.
what you're talking about though, Silk as a character was sexualized because they had that thing where every time she saw Peter Parker, she was about to fuck him. All the other crazy shit that was happening.
And keep in mind, this Silk project will not have Peter Parker in it. Like that's the way
Yeah, what
Sony is
else is
doing
new?
things.
What else
Yeah,
is
they
Um,
were adapting the Black Cat thing, and they were going full in on the woman empowerment stuff. And they saw the projects that were doing that were not was failing. We're not mad.
just out
We're
of
not going
spite.
against you or mad that. Go ahead, Wix. Finish what you're saying, then I'll say something.
All right, sorry. I just wanted to say, just out of spite, they should have Black Cat and Silk get together. There we go. That's all I wanted to say. Sorry.
not
no,
sure.
They were making a choice. They didn't give
no.
anybody a chance to like the project. That was my problem more with it. They didn't do like test audience. They just said, "Oh, Battle Well failed, so we're going to do this now." I don't like.
Mm,
I think they. Which I guess the best way that I'll go to say it is, it's not that we don't care or we're not mad about it. Because realistically, I didn't know why they were doing Silk anyway. They probably could have
mhm,
did Spider Man or any other actual Spider person that people already knew. That's another problem Meta Web had. Most people don't know Meta Web. They don't give a fuck about this lady.
mhm.
And most people don't know Silk. They didn't even put her in animated films. Like, why did you pick her of all people? But it's not that we don't care or we think it's I don't care about female properties geared towards women. Well, I guess I do. I used to watch Holy Spy so that, but that's a
But
whole
also,
different
in my
story.
defense, this has been a reoccurring thing on this podcast alone, and if I didn't bring it up now, this was going to be a major problem later.
Mhm.
Don't think I haven't
I'm
noticed
just
this.
seeing.
I've
I'm
noticed a
just.
lot of things.
I'm just
It's
seeing
not
this as
that.
like we need
Well, we don't care.
the
We're
studio.
against it. Because the fact of the situation is, despite all the other factors, that's what's going on, and that's what they see.
Mhm. The studios are looking to get a win for their future movies.
Yeah, well, the Sony Spider-Verse isn't really doing that, so
Yeah,
they're
that's why
trying
they're.
to
That's
keep
why
that
they're
one
just.
from
That's why they're trying to
placement.
play
That's
it
what.
safe, in their opinion, with this terrible choice.
Yes.
Man, play it
Yeah.
safe. Listen. Forget all that. They can't even write a good script. What are they playing safe? They only get a good script right. That's
Oh
like,
no.
No, no,
Well,
it's
Jake.
probably going to be bad regardless. That's why I was like, I don't understand why they're trying to change it toward the male gaze.
Jake.
Because if you don't have Peter Parker, you can't really do that with Silk.
Yeah.
That was the whole male gaze thing came from her relationship with Peter Parker.
right.
And
Mhm.
in the book that Peter Parker isn't in, she's pretty much just a regular person. Like,
That's what
what are you
Mhm.
talking about?
That's why, like, I'm reading through articles right now while you guys have been talking. I'm like, can you give me like an example? Like, so what is she gonna be doing? Like, what?
No,
Like,
no, like they're still gonna be fighting a female crime boss that might have been Black Cat or not,
right.
from what I saw. And then it was supposed to be like, just think like it's Captain Marvel was a show.
Oh.
Think about the essence of what
Oh.
Captain Marvel was. Like that's apparently what the show was going to be like.
Oh. Oh.
And while
Okay.
the
Okay.
idea
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
really powerful Spider female show, I would argue would do better with Spider Gwen because she's a more well known character. At least the project will mostly succeed based on her name alone. But if you're going to go that route, then all I say is have a little nuance. Because if you want your show to succeed, you need both parties. You know what I mean? Just make a good
Mhm.
show. If
Yeah.
you have a good message you want to tell, you want to show, just do it with nuance. You don't have to. They don't make everything in your face. When you do everything in your
Don't.
face, whether it's women power,
Don't.
where hating women, like wherever your message is, people are gonna think you're talking down to them, and they're gonna be pissed off.
That'd be the Barbie movie.
Don't go. Don't go
Yeah,
as
look at the
far
Barbie
as.
movie. That
Yeah.
movie
Don't
did
go
great.
as. Yeah. Don't go as far as to demonize a significant portion of your established audience, which
Well, the
is
Barbie movie
what a
did it.
lot of movies.
The
Well,
Barbie movie did
I'm
that.
just gonna give an
not the Barbie
example.
movie.
I want to give an example of a comic book thing that was aimed at a male audience that actually wasn't. That like its actual audience was the complete opposite of it. You
Yeah,
guys heard of a show called Young Justice, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that show was obviously geared towards a male audience, but guess what? A lot more of a female audience tended to like it.
Yeah.
So, and
Yeah, and a lot of guys
Wait,
liked
wait,
it.
no, which finish?
Okay, guys.
okay, so that is a thing that happened. Another example, so you heard of a show called My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
As you know, that fan base is batshit wild. But besides
yeah,
the point, it, funny enough, it had a lot of a male fan base, specifically adult male, which I
Mhm.
blame the bronies for how I turned out.
yeah.
But
That's weird. That was just weird there.
yeah, they
But
traumatized me at a young
That's
age. And
that's
keep
like
in mind, so people like I'm not saying that Silk is like a super well known character or anything, but it's like you can make her work without having to overly steer her towards a very specific demographic.
I agree.
mhm.
And the fact that Sony wants to mostly center a very specific group of potential watchers is going to detriment this film or show or
Yeah,
whatever this is going to be.
Well,
I
they
fully
also
If they
agree.
wanted to play it safe, they should cater to everyone and
Yes,
which is
hire an
what I
actual
think.
script writer.
Yeah, which is what I think this movie's going to overall do. I think they may be saying it's gearing for a male audience, but it should be for comic book fans. I think at the end, like in general, no matter what aspect you are in the fandom, you
no,
know.
this is Saudi. I don't trust them to do that.
I don't trust Sony with shit. I almost
Yeah,
fell
Mhm.
asleep during
I'd rather
Morbius.
just do their
I
best to
almost fell
try to make a
asleep during
show.
Madam Web.
Mhm.
But with your credit, I think that's the best way you should do stuff. If you have like an underlying message, or you do want it for one specific other, I think you gotta have the nuance to carry it. Have anybody, especially like nowadays, where everybody can just go on Twitter and just start hating any project like immediately, and people just jump on. You gotta do it with nuance, or people just gonna jump on immediately. Your project's probably not gonna be that well.
But here's the thing. There is nothing wrong with wanting to have a specific piece of media being geared towards a very specific audience. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but like for something like this specifically, it needs to be geared towards everyone.
Yeah.
Some things can be geared towards a more male audience, and things can be geared to a more femme audience. However, something like this, like Silk, needs to be catered to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And
I just
even if it's bad, which it probably will be, which will suck because Silk is a great character, I don't want to hear any complaints about it being, oh, it's because it was led by a woman. I don't want to hear jack shit about that. I will actively make this this movie or show or whatever the fuck this is my new favorite thing if this happens. And I will do it. I will do it
Mm-hmm.
out of spite. I made Aaron Fisher my favorite Captain America person because of Cryptid. Same with Webweaver, and I like those two
Mm-hmm.
characters. So I will do shit out of spite. Don't think I won't. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying it will be detrimental to this piece of media if it's catered towards a very specific group, especially a more masculine group. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, that what makes it weird for me, the way they said it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Do you guys? Here's my wild theory. Do you guys think that they're specifically saying it's catered to a specific male audience? Is because if this project does fail, they'll be blaming the male audience for that.
I would need to see a
I don't
trailer.
think they're going out of the way to be malicious like that.
Listen, we don't have anything on this, by the way.
Mhm.
We
That's
don't
what
have
like this
test
whole
photos or anything.
that's what this whole
Yeah.
discussion. That's why even this topic didn't even register to me because like I don't know until I see a trailer. I don't know what any of this means. For a male stealing audience, all it can mean, for all I know, is just like, oh, we're just not going to
Or
have
the
this.
same person who let out the comment that they were changed to a male audience is the one who released the comment saying talking about it was being compared to like Captain Marvel type thing at first.
Yeah, it's like if you're just trying not to be like Captain Marvel, like that movie and how it
Mhm.
handled messaging, okay, but does that I don't know what the like what the takeaway from that. What is
I
the
think
rest
also know. I think also know your projects. Like
of
if you want to, you probably could did a lot better doing like the female one with Gwen Stacy just in general. That's
Mhm.
basically a lot of what Gwen Stacy's character is now. Her character bounced back from her history of her own character death on extra stuff. Who of a woman who died for a man to see type shit. You know,
Mhm.
so you can actually like gear that pretty well towards like a full
Mhm.
body. I
Right,
think.
but like until I see a trailer or what this even means in practice, I don't really have any thoughts on it. Like I can't be mad.
Mhm.
I just need to stop doing random people that most audience don't know, and like side films.
Yeah,
You can introduce 102 Spider-Man. You can't get one of them a show.
yeah. Now, now Silk has
You
like
can
a
even at least put Silk in Spider Verse and then give her a show. Like stop just throwing stuff out here. That's all I'm asking.
yeah. Like,
You
Give it
know
a
they
chance
origin.
for these people to be like, oh,
You
I know
know.
that character's name. I know who that character is.
You
That's
know.
all I'm saying. Look, I'll go watch the show.
You know
See
they.
what it is.
You know. You know they originally wanted to put Silk into the first Miles Morales movie, right?
No, they didn't. Chase Petty didn't do it. Okay.
No, they wanted to do that, but then they figured like her powers were already too base level compared to the others, so they replaced her with Penny Parker.
Oh no, that makes more sense. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Her power's better than Gwen Stacy. Should have been her there.
Yep.
Uh,
Anyway,
I'm gonna
Final
be sad
Fantasy.
because I do kind of wish could. In another way, you're kind of not getting like the directors or their original vision. 'Cause I do kind of hope we get more details about it. Even
Mm-hmm.
they do it a male audience thing. The word is good or bad. I kind of want to know now. It's kind of like the Powerpuff Girl thing. I'm like, oh, this sounds
Mm-hmm.
like a thing. I need to see it. Now. I have to see that.
Don't worry about it, Tevia. Don't worry about what's going on.
Oh, Tevia's
Right.
here. What's he doing?
time
Yeah.
Hey, man. What's going on? We were just talking about the Silk news.
I'm just gonna say before we move on, they made a bold choice. I think we all agree, and we'll just have to see if it pays off.
Mhm.
But
I don't even know if they made a bold. Their bold choice would be getting a scriptwriter. I don't know.
Yes,
that's not a bold choice.
about this movie.
For Sony,
Cool.
that's a bold choice for them. Oh, well, actually,
They're
try
not script writers. They're just bad.
that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Don't
also
worry,
the same
guys.
dude, like the same dude who did Morbius and like Venom 2, or like Venom 2 is the same guy who did Madam Web. Like it's the same terrible people.
Wow.
But,
Gotcha. But anyway, well, I'm sure we'll continue this discussion when the winter trailer drops. But anyway, guys, want to move on to the next one because I
Yeah,
got
Chris,
this
go
one.
ahead.
Do you wanna taste it?
Jesus Christ.
Peacemaker makes his debut in Mortal Kombat 1.
Are you gonna play the game?
Eventually, when I get a PS5, all right.
Oh
Dang, Chris
no,
is
my
gonna
bad.
get a PS5,
I
audience. Did you fucking hear
no,
that? It's been years and he still hasn't had a PS5.
Hey, I have other expenses at the moment, all right. Which
I mean, like, same.
if
I'm,
it,
pro-
if
I'm
it was
actually
if
going to
it,
jury duty on Thursday.
yeah, if it was a PS4, I definitely would be the first person in my GameStop to go buy this. All
hey,
right.
you still haven't played Midnight Suns yet.
Oop.
Hey, I have other things. I played Hogwarts Legacy. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we finally get our first tease of Peacemaker in Mortal Kombat. What do you guys think of his gameplay?
I don't play fighting games,
He
so
played like any Mortal Kombat person. There's a lot of references.
They definitely incorporated his shield into his attacks. I was expecting them to
They
just
went
go.
full team though.
Yep. I mean, I was just expecting them to full on just recycle Striker's move set, but they did some other unique things. Bring in Eagly, our favorite bird companion. I know he's a poor man's version of Red Wing, but I'll take that. I'll take whatever Red Wing logo I could get.
the Red Wing robot, yeah, he's a poor man's
I don't replace flesh with cold heart steel, Jake. All right.
But he looks great. It just if you anyone who plays fight games, you know how like Mortal Kombat 1 is fell off really bad because it's really unbalanced.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of hard to be like excited. And they bought a character and was like, yeah, you can do this, but you can't fix the game. What's the point of you playing this character and he's gonna get beat in 3 hits by Scorpion next week? Like you didn't gotta fix the game so I can go through on him.
Mm-hmm.
I also feel like and this could be me because I don't play the game. Man. You tell me. It feels like these combat packs take way too long to come out. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, it's to keep
No,
the hype of the game.
You have to have the time to play them.
Yeah, and also it's to keep the relevancy of the game on longer.
I suppose. I get the love.
I guess. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, aside from Peacemaker,
If you get bored in 2 months, we're playing like 41 characters. There's a problem with you more than the game.
I'm not playing the game. It just feels like every time I'm there, I'm like, every time I keep my eye on it, it's like people are still waiting for Homelander, right? He hasn't come out yet or something.
Yeah,
but Homelander was always the last person. They announced that first.
He's going.
So they'll wait. They'll wait on the TV show.
Okay.
Dude, when I finally do get the game, I'm gonna so beat the crap out of Homelander. Like you dare carry the American flag as a cape and all the crap you do? Oh, your ass is mine, Mm-hmm. But aside from that, we also get Janet Cage as a playable character. Well, a side character in this.
I hated that. Yeah,
Really?
she's the cameo character. So they're their assist character, and I hated it. I hated it so much because
they put a chick in there.
Like obsession with, I don't know their obsession with like not using Kathy Cage in anything.
Yeah.
But just doing gender bit Johnny, just so people have Johnny as a cameo fighter, wasn't a good idea. I feel like you really should be Kathy.
Yeah.
Especially since Ada is going to be in the DLC pack 1 as well. Who was another comeback kid, as they call him.
When I first saw Janet, I gotta be honest, I thought that was Kate Bishop for a sec. I'm like, whoa, what's she doing in a Mortal Kombat game? Like, it took me a couple seconds to realize that was that gender bent Johnny. Yeah, I guess she had enough
move. I thought you could have brought like an old character, any other old characters instead of could have been Johnny just to have Johnny as a cameo.
I mean, I guess the character got enough traction with certain fans to have the studio say, you know what, let's put her as an assistant character, Yeah.
I must have missed all that traction.
I guess. Yeah. So after that, we get to see Peacemaker with a jetpack incorporating his movesets. Yay, cool. You know?
Yeah, he does a sonic boom.
What was that, Austin?
I said, yeah, he does a sonic boom. Really.
Hey, fatality. Yup. I really want to see his friendship fatality. That's all I'm asking for, you know? He forces his opponent to sing it, to do a dance number with him.
I don't know if they're gonna do that now because they made it his outro. So we'll have
Yeah.
to see.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Anyway, yeah. I mean, that's really it. Anybody have any further thoughts?
Gay rights?
Equal fights.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how to contribute to that conversation.
Gotcha. Alrighty then. With that, you guys want to move on?
Sure.
Okay. Who wants to do this one?
I guess I will. Fairly Odd Parents spinoff series announced. I already knew about this weeks before they announced it because I already saw the leaks,
Oh, really?
and I was very confused why they did another spinoff. This show had three failed spinoff shows.
Yeah. Wait.
I was very surprised they go to another random girl and another random part of Dimsdale.
Mm-hmm. Look, they learned
And
their
apparently they're
mistake.
bringing Wanda and Taco out of retirement for this. Like they
Ooh.
like Timmy's gone at this point.
Oh, wow. You know, I just figured, like, you know, the fact that they're centering on another female character instead, I'm thinking to myself, okay, they learned their mistakes with what happened the last time they did this. What was her name that everybody hated?
Chloe.
Chloe?
Yeah, Chloe.
Oh, Chloe, yeah. So, yeah, I think this is just them trying to get a second chance at it, you know?
I think the female thing is fine. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with Chloe was that Chloe was presented as like perfect in a lot of stuff.
Ooh.
Like her life had bad times, but it wasn't anything compared to like what Timmy was going through or what Chester was going through. The guy who really needed Fairly Odd Parents. So to have this girl who everything in her life was perfect except for like one little thing, get Fairy to have to share it with Timmy felt like a slap in the face to a lot of people.
Yeah.
But this
Oh,
new
okay.
girl, if I remember correctly, so like she's going through a few problems. I think her parents got divorced and some other stuff. Like she's going through some stuff to justify her getting these magical fairies. So I'm interested to see what type of storytelling they do with her. 'Cause I don't think they're going to do the episode like the episodic like they did with Timmy.
Oh, okay. You guys think they'll get Tara Strong to voice her?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, she. Even though that lady doesn't need any more jobs, you know they love giving it to her.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, she's a versatile voice actor. What can you say, you know? Yep. But, any other thoughts on this before we move on, guys?
No.
As far as I can find this girl's name. Okay, it's gonna be 20 episodes. It's called it's Fairly Odd Parents, A New Wish,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all we really know.
Okay. I'll definitely give it a try. It's been so long since I watched Fairly Odd Parents, so.
I stopped watching when they brought in the dog.
Oh, that was actually the time I
Yeah,
stopped too. Like,
that's where I
And then
stopped
they
too.
brought in the
The baby
girl, and
was
I was
already
like,
announced.
what are we doing here?
you know, funny enough, which I like, it was actually my niece who came up to me and told me about how much she hated that character. Like,
It's
I
like
didn't know it.
she basically was everything opposite of the requirements, and it's like, what are we doing here? That's all I'm saying. Like, what are we doing here?
It's like, can we just get Remy Bucks Aplenty back? Whatever happened to that kid anyway? Yep.
Who knows?
Gotcha. Anyway, with that, audience, I think we should move on. All right. Well, we're done with the media news. Now we're moving on to the comic news. And I got this one. Deadpool and Wolverine series by Joe Kelly announced. Yay! This should surprise absolutely nobody. You know? Almost like them having a movie coming
Who's
up
Joe
here
Kelly?
soon.
Is this the writer?
Oh yeah, he's one of the early. He was one of the old school Deadpool writers.
Guys, this is so unrelated, but did you hear that there's a Deadpool and Wolverine movie coming out this year?
Well, Wolverine's gonna
I
be in
heard
that
that
movie,
rumor.
Jake. Jake, you
Oh,
spoiled it for me, dude. You spoiled it. Oh man, all the months I've been avoiding the set photos and all that stuff, and you just had to spoil that big nuke on at me, didn't you, man?
yeah.
But yeah, anyway, so yeah, Joe Kelly, he's an established Deadpool writer, and he was actually the one who actually wrote the Spider-Man and Deadpool series. You know, the one that was basically Spidey Pool fan service. So
Oh, Itsy Bitsy.
yes. So yeah,
Uh,
I can't wait to see what he has in store for this unlikely. Well, I shouldn't say unlikely duo, but a stabby duo. You know. I'm happy about it. I'm definitely gonna take a crack at it. I buy everything Deadpool related anyway. Who
We go
knows? We
get
might get
Valentine. I don't want it.
it.
I have to see. I'm kind of tired of the Deadpool Wolverine dynamic. Like they usually end up being the same thing. Of them all getting scourged and cut up to almost death,
hmm
and they just hating each other the whole way until the end. So
hmm
unless they bring a new dynamic to this tag team, I don't think I'm gonna check it out.
just bring in Itsy Bitsy. You know, the illegitimate child of Wade and Peter Parker. Yeah, audience, you heard me. Yes. Like, if Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy can have a daughter, Deadpool and Spider Man can have a daughter too. You know.
There were
Whatever.
way before them. Don't act like that.
Whatever.
Okay, but anyway, I guess not really much meat into this news. If you got, we could move on to the next one. If you guys want,
Yes, please.
go ahead, witch.
Okay. I'm just gonna give some context first. So, a few days ago, I wasn't having the best of days. I just found like I didn't have the best news came out that previous day, but whatever, it doesn't matter. But I go on Twitter and I saw some art and I thought it was fan art and I was like, "Oh, this is some really good fan art." And then I looked more into it and turns out we are getting a Monster High Pride comic this year
Mm-hmm.
and it is official that this is based in generation 1, by the way. There are 3
Mm-hmm.
generations. This is G1. We It is official that Toralei and Claudine are a couple and also
Yeah.
we get an official look at Speldon Condrenello, or however the fuck you pronounce his last name. Who, yeah. So finally, we're getting some Kyrian Valentine love that isn't me back like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I think me cosplaying Kyrian Valentine 2 years ago at San Diego Comic Con got that ball rolling. I don't know.
Aw.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Take all the credit, witch. Why
I'm
don't
taking the
you?
credit, bitch. Give me something. Give me something. Hey, let me live. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's being published by IDW, which is obvious because it's IDW. They're gonna have all of the freaking published works, of like actual properties. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, we're having 2 stories. I'm gonna mispronounce some of these names. I am sorry in advance to these lovely artists, by the way. So Hannah Templar and Saban Keenan, I think that's how you pronounce the last name, are writing one story, the one with Toralei, Stripe, and Claudine Wolf. So yeah,
Yeah.
good. Also for some reason, Gulia Yelps over here, she's writing fan fiction, which we love that for her. And the
Mm-hmm.
second story is done by Megan Brown and Bowen McCurdy. And they are doing a Kyrian Valentine's and a Spelled Cauldronella story. Um, so finally, keep in mind we've never gotten an official design for Spelden. The only only hint that we got of this character was in a diary entry for a San Diego Comic Con exclusive doll in a 2-pack that I don't have. Give me my fucking Kyrian Valentine doll, please. That's all I'm asking. I want my Valentine doll, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I'm excited for this. like I called my comic book shop yesterday to pre-order this book. So when I get the chance, I'm gonna be doing that. So yay. Anyways, I'm excited for this. I believe it comes out in May, at the end of May, so right before Pride. Um, so yeah, stay tuned for that when that comes out. I will be talking about it on this podcast, and
So
no one can tell me no.
this is an ongoing series, right?
No, this is just like I think this is just a one shot.
Ah, okay, okay. Well, you better get all the variants of this one shot then, man.
There's only two
See,
variant covers at the moment. There's the A and B cover. So the A cover is the Toralei Claudine one, and the other one
hmm
is the Valentine Spelden one.
gotcha. Well,
So
all right.
I am
Definitely look forward.
excited.
Mm-hmm.
Monster Hive. Hey, if you wanna put me on your PR list, that'll be great.
Mm-hmm.
And please, if anyone finds me a reasonably priced Kyrian Valentine doll, please send me the link because I need him for my collection. Please, thank you. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I think the next topic will be just as interesting.
Gotcha. And probably just the same as the time length of the past two. So, all right. Anybody want to do this one?
I can
Go ahead.
do it.
Mhm.
Anyways, I didn't know that they changed the day, but apparently DC is going back to Wednesday releases of their comics.
Thank God. Mhm.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
I thought they always had it on
Nah,
Wednesdays like everyone else did. I guess DC was built different.
this was like right after the pandemic, I believe, where they decided, well, because of they changed different comic book distributions from Penguin or something. Oh no, from Diamond. That they decided we're going to be releasing our books on Tuesday before everybody else is.
Fair enough.
Hmm. I
But
hated
like,
that so much. I hated that
yeah,
so
that
much.
would be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, like who's gonna go there to a comic book shop 2 times a week? You know, come on, be
That's why I
realistic.
have
no, just
my
go
book. That's
Wednesday
why I
and
have
get
my
it the day
comics in a
after.
box and I pops and I
Yeah.
pick it up on like a Friday.
Yeah, Austin, you say that, but keep in mind that there are some variants that like people want to be the first to go and get. You know, and you know how many variant covers I lost because like people got to the comic book shop first on a Tuesday for DC Comics. Yeah, you know. And plus, it's a pain in the ass at the comic book shops because, like, they have to lay all these comics out in stacks, on the tables for the newcomers to come in on Wednesday, and they don't want to do it twice a week, unboxing the
Just the
comics, laying them
logo.
out. So yeah, good that they're going back to Wednesdays.
Yeah, I think they realize how much of an inconvenience it is.
Yep,
I don't really
Marvel
care.
released.
I don't really care.
Literally, like every other company releases their comics on
Yep,
Wednesday, and the fact
Marvel.
that like fucking DC over
hmm
here is like, we're gonna be different.
hmm Dude, it got so meta that I think even Marvel for a brief moment, right, had variant covers for a couple of their comics that says Wednesday Rocks or something like that.
What?
So they had like variant covers for some of their comics that was like saying that said Wednesdays with a thumbs up or something like that.
Yeah.
Obviously a
Oh, okay.
dig at like obviously a subtle dig at DC for wanting to be the odd child and releasing on Tuesdays. You know? Anyway, still win-win. I don't know who out there is like saying, "Dang it, I like coming to my comic book shop twice a week." You
Online
know?
people who read
Eh.
illegally.
Ah, there you go. There you go. Well, you're talking. Well, I'm giving the opinion of a guy who goes to his comic book shop every Wednesday, and I can tell you how inconvenient that was. So, all right. Anyway, guys, I think we spoke enough about that. So, let's move on to the next. Austin, you want to do this one?
Sure. It should be Jake in my opinion, but I'll do it.
Okay, okay, Jake could do it.
What?
Jake.
What?
Jacober.
I don't think I copied this yesterday. I
I,
don't
I
even.
don't think no you copied. Oh wait, no, wait. It's the not 1610.
Yeah.
Not 1610.
I actually did it. I was actually able to copy paste it on there.
Are we're on DC?
No, the one after that.
Oh,
It went right after it.
new Ultimate series announced? I don't know these people. Oh, the Ultimates themselves? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Ultimates in their
Yeah.
new Ultimate Universe because
Yeah.
Yay.
we have just one.
I mean,
Yay.
do your thing, you know? Be Ultimate, I guess.
Yep.
It's the Ultimates. Who the fuck cares?
I went
Keep
out my
ultimate.
way to pass the time with you, and you do anything like that, Jake?
I had no like connection to this topic. I mean, this is your topic to go. I don't know why you gave it to me.
What are you talking about? Doom is on this team. Reed is on this team. That's your connection. Your
Shit about
connection is
Reed.
Reed is on this team.
You better introduce this topic, bro. Like this is your guy. This is your team.
New
We're all about
ongoing
Reed.
Ultimate series announced because this should have been announced already. I don't know why they took so long.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised you put this as a topic, but but yeah, the team that you saw is the team that we saw of Thor, Sif, Teenage Iron Man, Captain America, who hasn't been free from ice yet, and
Mm-hmm.
there's somebody else. And Reed as Doctor Doom, because the Fantastic Four is dead in the timeline, or the new and plus Hank Pym, because they show him in
Yay.
a poster. Ant Man, who hopefully has a better chance than the last one to succeed in. Like,
If not, you have
and that's
Captain
the
America
new
there to
Ultimate.
whoop his ass. Yeah.
And Twitter was pissed off
What? Why?
because they're like,
But,
why didn't you make the team more diverse? And it's like because they're doing a version
what?
of the original team.
But who do they
And just like
want?
the
Plus, if
writer
you want
and
your
the director
diversity,
already
go to
told
the
you,
fucking X-Men. That's what they're there for.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the writer told them, oh, yo, yeah, I know what y'all asking. We're going to get there, but he want to do his own spin on the original team, minus the Hulk, because the Hulk's the
Mm-hmm.
villain in this timeline. And then they were still up in arms, like cursing this man out about it. And I was like, bro, the original team, like, oh, this is what the original team basically is, except for Reed.
Yeah,
This is
that's
this is what this is the
kind of
team.
what you guys
This is
are
what the
asking
Avengers are.
for.
Like, what are you mad about?
These are the
The X-Men and
textbook
Black Panther
staples.
Black Panther just came out. X-Men is coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Let this guy tell his story first before he start doing that stuff. He wants to tell a
Yeah.
story with his team.
Yeah. You gotta set the foundation up first before you could branch off to other teams like those. Come on, guys.
I'm gonna say if he wants to use the original Avengers to lay the groundwork for the future, let him do that. What's the problem?
Yeah. Yep.
But I'm mainly concerned about this Reed because he's not very Doom like, despite his outfits, and he's also not very Reed like. Like I'm kind of interested in what the future of this Doctor Doom takes looking forward. I think he
Mm-hmm.
has like the most. I think his future has like the most potential. With the Fantastic Four dead, they can pretty much do anything with this character without having to be
Mm-hmm.
held down like by like 616 or the old Ultimate Universe timeline stuff. There's always going
Yeah.
like Iron Man, Thor. They're always going to be compared to like their 616 counterpart. This Reed is like free of that full on. So I'm interested to
Mm-hmm.
see what they do.
Hey,
Because basically, he
I'm
could probably just be an infamous Iron Man. You remember that whole run? He probably could be
Oh
that.
yeah.
Probably though.
Oh, okay. Recycle that character. Okay. People like infamous Iron Man. At least the first half, at least.
To be fair, when they were setting up Reed, good Doom versus evil Reed, that was the greatest thing they were doing. And they said, nah,
Yeah.
this is good stuff.
Dude, Maker was when that series was implying that Maker was screwing with Doctor Doom's mom. That's when all bets were off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But don't remind me of that. I'll get sad. Anyway, I'm working. I'm interested to see what they do with Doom going forward.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess other than that, I'm going to see this Thor. It's more, I want to say uncaring. He's more like
Mm-hmm.
unbothered Thor. Like, like a lot of stuff doesn't really get him. It seems like
Mm-hmm.
he hasn't been humbled yet. So it's kind of interesting. We haven't had a
Gotcha.
really Thor like that in a long time. So it'll be kind of interesting to see him on a team. Especially knowing that
Yep.
some guy went back in time just fucked up his whole life. He was supposed to
Mm-hmm.
be king by this point. according to them.
Yeah. And you know who I'm interested in this team, you know?
Pervert.
What? I'm talking about Ultimate Captain America.
Pervert.
Nah,
Hey, who are you
you're
guys?
talking about Sif. We know you're talking about Sif. It's okay.
Alright. Okay, so Ultimate Cap may not hook up with Wasp, but he can hook up with Sif. Come on. How about that?
I think they're gonna do like a mix of 616 and Ultimate Cap. I don't
Mm-hmm.
think he's gonna stray too far from those versions. They're still the most popular
Nah,
version of Captain America.
I want them to full on go vintage Ultimate Cap. Give the whole you think this A stands for France? Come on. You know?
On that, I'm very interested in him because we all know
Mhm.
because of a choice made like 30 years ago, he has never lived it down. So we'll see what happens in this timeline. I'm interested to
Mhm.
see how far he goes with his stuff.
Mhm.
Really, is he gonna really be Ant
Yeah.
Man, or is he gonna be a guy who can shrink at this point? Because
You remember
people
you
still don't
remember
take man seriously anymore.
you remember that once episode from King of the Hill where Bobby got high on a fire ant? That's what I'll
Yep.
imagine they'll do to Hank Pym. They have to find some way to
Uh,
trash his character. Like, yes, my
yeah, I can see
queen.
it.
Hmm. But yeah. Anyway, any final thoughts before we move on, guys?
No, but
Go
I know
buy
you're really
Ultimate X
excited
Men.
about the next topic.
Hey.
Buy Ultimate X Men.
Yeah, buy
All
Ultimate
right.
X Men. Go read Ultimate X Men when it comes out. Stay
Buy the
Peaceful
next
Loco.
buy the next comic we're about to talk about because we're
No,
talking
go.
about Spider Boy #4.
Can we like duct tape
Spider
everything so we don't
Boy
have to talk about this book
disappeared
anymore?
from the timeline. Dun, Spider Boy
Spider-Man.
running up the wall.
Long
Dun,
time.
dun, dun.
I don't get
What?
audience. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't get paid enough for this shit.
Hey, he's a rising star in Marvel, which just
Shut
you
the
wait.
fuck up. No one
Th-
cares
th-
about
these
Spider
will be
Boy.
the these will be the early days of Spider Boy, and 10 years from now, he'll be the next big thing. You
I'm gonna
know?
come
Yeah,
back
when
to
they
you
put him in his own
in
timeline.
2034 and we're gonna talk about this again.
Jake, this is his timeline.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
No,
They
it's
don't have
not, bro. They gotta stop acting like he's from this time. Even if he's from this timeline, the fact that no one remembers him despite him coming back, but they remember everybody else who got his race, shows you he's lying.
Mhm.
Something's going on,
Nah,
and he needs to
nah,
go ahead and
nah.
tell
It
people
would
what
have
it is.
been okay. It would have been
Yeah.
okay if he just was like,
You remember?
if you was like, no, I'm an up and coming, you know.
But
Okay.
no, you guys remember Elefino?
Who?
No.
His, Spider Boy's cellmate who got turned into an elephant rhino?
I absolutely
You
do not remember this.
you gotta remember the only reason he was spliced with an elephant and a rhino was because Bailey told a joke that Madame Monstrosity overheard about an elephant rhino, and she's like saying, maybe a joke, but that's actually an interesting combination. I'll have to try it on your friend. So hey, that just confirms that yeah, Bailey is part of this universe.
I feel like it also was if the plot twist is that he just thought he was, and then they were like, "No, Bailey, the reason people don't remember you is because you're not from here."
Mm-hmm.
You'd be like, "What?" And then like it would actually make us more engaged. I feel.
All
I
right,
thought,
all
yeah,
right.
I believe they should have just made it from a timeline very similar to this one, but not exactly this one.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think
We're
there's any
getting.
other way except for saying, "Oh, he made Dope Mephisto as an 8-year-old for some dumbass reason that can justify no one else remembering him."
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll see, we'll see. But let's get to the issue at hand. So, the actual issue, the literal one. So, all right, we open up with the feast station. With the feast station, that's the homeless shelter that Bailey and Christine are living at. And Aunt May is, getting ready for movie night. She's introducing the movie that they'll all be watching, which is Fast Car Family 5.
Wait, I got a question. Now,
Yeah.
Aunt May is Aunt May. Would she not just like adopt this little boy? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't
There
Aunt
are a
May
lot
is
of
He's trying to
not.
raise a child.
there are a
Aunt
lot of
May
little boys.
is not Bruce Wayne.
know. I
Okay, I
guess
don't think
Mhm.
you can
I
adopt
just like, I
Yeah,
like,
but hey,
kids.
you
she is
remind
way
me
too
of.
old to be trying to raise a child, Jake.
I thought you were
Yeah, and Jake,
oh, you
and
remind me
Jake,
of Peter. Kind of my.
and Jake, keep in mind there are a lot of homeless children in this shelter too, so she can't just pick one and not the others, you know.
I was like, what the fuck? I bet. So,
Okay, but anyway,
Also, this
so
little
like,
kid went and spoiled the Spider-Man secret up, man. You have to kill him.
okay, but anyway, so as she introduces the movie, Bailey is like, "Wait, did she say 5? That's like an ancient movie. They're about to release Fast Car Family X down the street right now."
Fast Car Family X. Did you
car.
hear that shit?
The Fast Car Family Saga.
Oh yeah. So anyway, Christine was like trying to talk to him about like we're all so poor, we all cannot actually afford to go to the movie theaters. Let's do something to cheer you up. Let's go to the bowling alley. You know, the one you saved, the one that gave you the key to the bowling alley, where you could play bowling for free for now because you saved it. You saved it from a D-list villain. Remember that?
No.
Remember that, audience?
No.
Okay, but anyway, so you have Bailey there with Christine. He's like bowling. He's like, Steve, right? Okay, you were right, Christine. This is fun. 2 orders of your finest nachos, my good man. And the concession stands workers like, yeah, that'll be $8.50. But I'm Spider Boy. Okay, that'll be $8.50. Spider Boy.
Spider-Boy so good that people don't remember him despite that being old warning story.
Hey, he recently saved that bowling alley from a D-list villain. Come on, Austin.
Couldn't even do an A-list.
Look, what their damages?
Yeah, there was some broken floorboards, and the guy was trying to rob the place of its money.
Well, there you go. There, you're not getting you're not getting a discount until we get paid back all the money we had to spend on fixing it.
You're asking a poor child with no parents to be paying for his own food, Austin.
Hey, Crypto.
I'll ask him. Yes.
Welcome to America. All right, that's what this is.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you realize to stay at the homeless shelter. You have to pay, right? Yeah, you have to. You have to pay to the homeless shelters tonight. That's not a
This
joke.
is the land of the free, home of the paid. Okay, we
Okay, but anyway, so Bailey was a little bummed out
If he
about
really
this.
wants a life, go ask Captain America. Captain America level with him.
All right,
Steven,
but anyway,
what you can see with Star Store, he going all in.
okay, but anyway, so Bailey was a little bummed out about this because he really wanted them nachos. So he starts patrolling the streets. That's when he runs into Spider-Man and Miles Morales as they're fighting a group of vulture wannabes.
Sir, that's expensive. I think you mean Spider-Man and Spider-Man.
Hey, we all see him as Miles, all right?
Or Spider-Boy to be like, oh my god, you two hang out? What?
Yeah, no, Spider-Boy will be like, hey, I was his sidekick first, Miles.
Oh, fuck off.
So, Peter, you're telling me this is your black friend?
Oh, here's what Bailey will be saying. He's like, oh my god, you're telling me I got replaced? I know they do this to redheads in the movies, but I didn't think they did it in real life. Like, you know? Okay. But anyway, Bailey tries to help, but Peter's like, nope. These guys are above C-listers, so you can't fight Spider-Boy. But they're just vulture wannabes. Stay out of our way, Spider-Boy. So Miles and Peter, they they defeat them, and Miles is like kind of giving Bailey the talk. He's like saying, look, I know you're a good kid, but I found out you've been keeping secrets from me, Bailey. I know you have that power to talk to other spiders that you didn't tell me about.
Okay.
So
when the last time these two people even talk to each other?
Bailey will probably be like, okay, look, I was meaning to talk to you about that, but then there's this gang war that happened, and I saw you had your hands full. And when are you going to talk to me about this guy?
Why did he get on Bailey? Where you been? I haven't seen you in 6 months.
Why is he like,
it's been 4 years. I needed help. Why weren't you there?
Why is Peter like man, Bailey, not cool. You didn't tell me you could talk to insects. All right, that was
No, Miles is like that for some reason.
oh Miles, then who cares?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't even remember a situation where these two talked to each other, let alone had that conversation.
Yeah, yeah. Amazingly enough, this issue was promoted as like the fight between Bailey and Miles that everybody's been asking for, but we really didn't get that fight or even much of an
They were asking for
interaction.
Miles to beat up a child?
Apparently, Twitter did.
Listen,
They wanted that.
when Miles first showed up, there was a time he had to fight Spiderman 616, I believe.
Yeah.
And now Bailey has to fight Miles. It's the rite of passage.
Okay. Yeah, we need to downplay that whole Venom sword thing for crying out loud, you know? And Spider-Boy might have
If the
been the
regular
answer.
Venom Black and knock out Peter Parker, Bailey needs to get knocked out by looking at Miles, all right?
Hey, he just needs one clean bite at Miles, and that's all he takes. Because remember, he has actual venom in his fangs, you know?
Oh, so
Booyah.
you stole that from me now.
Okay, but anyway, so Bailey comes back to the homeless shelter. Still feeling a little bit down about everything that's happening recently. Christine comes to try checking in on him, waking him up. He wakes up, but like he subconsciously ended up activating his arachnid form. You know, where he has multiple eyeballs, multiple fangs.
Gross.
Hey, Christine was a little bit spooked by that, and he's like, "Oh my god, I knew it. You acted like my friend, but you just think I'm a freak like everybody else."
You're right.
Yeah, Christine, I just need to be alone right now, please. You know?
Listen, I guess you're a child, but like I woke up to that.
No. She needs to jack him up right now and tell him straight up right here. Look, listen. You see the X-Men out there? You're a freak, okay? Just like they're a freak. But they have to accept that they're freaks and to live with it and move on with their life.
Right.
Right?
Are you telling?
You are a freak. I didn't hear you repeat after me. You are a freak.
Hey, do you mean to tell me that Bailey should join the X-Men next?
I'm just saying, there's a lot of stuff they can relate to being freaks.
Yeah, like,
Listen,
Rich, if Kamala could be an X-Men, why can't Bailey?
I'm just saying, you got to be real with yourself, Bailey. You got to be honest. I mean, like, honestly, if someone saw that for the first time, they're gonna freak the fuck out. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's not normal.
People are going to freak out. It is unnatural.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but anyway, speaking of unnatural, that's when we next cut back to the bowling alley as a spider-like creature in the size of a boy with its spider legs popping out of its back is eating all the nachos and the cheese off the concession stand.
God damn it, Jake.
And then after that, you go back. You next see the movie theater. You know, the one that was debuting Fast Car Family X. Everybody's screaming, "What the hell was that?" It was like a scene from Gremlins. You know, when the Gremlins were invading the movie theater and everybody's just screaming. Yeah. I think that's what it was supposed to imply. But while everybody's leaving, you know, you have that spider-like creature in the seats, watching the movie. And I just want to describe what was happening in this movie. You have two fast cars racing upwards on a pyramid. You have one rider saying, "Dirk, we don't have enough nitrous to make the jump. We'll never clear the Sphinx." And Dirk is like saying, "Our cars don't need nitrous. They run on family."
That's not even as dumb as what happened in the actual finale of the film.
Jake, this is Fast 5. All right? That is
I thought it was X. My bad.
It's Vin Diesel. It's Vin Diesel with just facial hair in this scene. But you have like this spider creature saying, family, And then that's when you have Miles walking around, swinging around the neighborhood, and he eventually encounters this creature who is Spider-Boy, but fully spidered out. They're like, Miles like saying, "Oh my god, Bailey, is that you?" They're like, "Why, you Josh?" And that's when a fight breaks out between those two. And then that's when you go back to the feast center where where Spider-Man's coming into the shelter, trying looking on Spider Boy, and he pops up right as the whole shelter is watching Fast Car Family 5, right, for movie night, and he pops in right at the scene where the Vin Diesel's saying, "This ain't a race car, Billy. It's a family car." Take a shot for every time someone says family in this, you know?
No, I'm not going to the hospital for you.
But anyway, so Spider Man pops up in, Bailey's room where Christine is at. Christine just arrived at the room noticing that Bailey left, and, Peter's just mentioning uh, how concerned he is for Bailey that maybe he might be turning into a monster. That like it seems like because he's getting word that a creature is roaming around terrorizing the streets. But then that's when Bailey opens the bathroom, saying, "Yeah, the walls were thin, and I just had to use the bathroom." Jesus, good lord, Spider-Man! You of all people are listening to the media on slandering me. What the heck, man? Um, he gets pissed off at Peter, and then Peter tries to hold him in the shoulder, and Bailey's like, "I don't want that," and he slaps a hand off of Spider-Man. But then that's when Bailey gets a psychic flash of Miles fighting off against this spider person. So they're like, "Okay, we gotta go save Miles. He cannot face off against this boy-like spider creature. He's too much
Why?
for Miles." Why? Why? He's a spider creature. Come on. He has fangs. He has tentacles. What more do you need? He has venom.
Badoosh.
Yeah, who else has Venom? The actual Venom.
Okay.
The Venom God, who Miles is beating.
Okay, but before we go on to that, like, let's go back to the fight. Like, we get back to the fight between Miles and this spider creature, and Miles pops out his venom sword. Okay, now I gotta ask this, Miles. As far as you were aware that this is Bailey, why are you summoning your sword again?
Because he knows.
As long as he don't kill him, we don't care.
Not just saying, man. Do you really want to have that on your conscience, Miles? Do you really want to have the blood of a boy on your hand?
Yeah.
But anyway, then that's when Bailey comes in to break up the fight, and you have like a interaction between Bailey and this spider creature, and Bailey uses his ability to talk to spiders to talk to it. And right before Miles was actually about to slice the spider creature, Bailey stops Miles, and he's like saying he didn't know what he was doing. It's not his fault. And then he tells the spider creature to get out, leave, run before they get you.
That's dumb. Just tell him to
No,
stay there, and it Miles be, oh, he's in control. I guess I won't kill him.
no. Keep in mind, like, you don't know what the conversation was between these two because they were speaking in spider-like tongue. So.
Dude, I
Uh,
don't say you just making it a little more guilty. I still gotta go hunt this thing down. Because just because you don't know what it's doing, I can't expect him to go outside and not
yes.
know it's not killing people.
Yep. But this is when Peter is like, "Okay, we gotta go stop that creature," and Bailey's like, "Not happening." He's like, "Hey, if you want to get through him, you gotta get through me." Um,
And then one of them
Christina's
both
like,
look at each other, look back at him, and get both swinging and get them straight in the face together.
"Hey, hey, this is an emotional moment for Bailey because everybody's seeing him as a monster, and they're all trying to tell Bailey, 'We're on your side, Bailey,'" and Bailey's like, "No, you're not. You look at that. You look at that spider as you look at me, as a freak, as a creature. Well,
You're
I'm not.
talking to
I'm
other
through
people
with
with spider powers. One has an anime. What are you talking about?
this. Hey, that creature. I know what that creature is going through. You know what? He's more of a friend to me than you all are. So that's it. If you guys
Good,
don't
we
want
don't
me,
know you.
if you don't want me, that's it. We're not friends anymore. At this point on, I don't have you guys as a family. I'm not the sidekick here anymore. I'm.
No,
Oh
we
wow.
were never a family. We didn't know you until a week ago. We just act like we knew you.
Hmm. Well, now you don't have to know him anymore because Bailey decides to leave. Right?
Thank God.
So yeah, Spider Boy is officially out of the family.
He was in it.
Hey, just because he's a redheaded stepchild doesn't mean he's not part of the family, Jake.
Like someone inviting themselves to the cookout, then getting mad at you and then like leaving. You're like, I'll just leave. Okay, who are you?
Mhm. But anyway, so we get the next half of the comic like dedicated to Madame Monstrosity and pretty much like the origin of this spider creature, right? Madame Monstrosity is looking at her research. She did get a scan of the barcode that was behind Bailey's neck, and she's like saying, "Yes, okay, this Spider Boy definitely is someone I created, but I don't have any memory of him, but I do have his barcode." So she just takes what she has from that information, and she decides, you know what? Let me do a little twist on this rather than put DNA of a spider onto a boy, we're going to put a boy's DNA into a spider. Lord and behold, my new beautiful baby creation, Boy Spider.
What the fuck? That's even worse than Spider Boy.
Oh, come on, Witch. Really? You even hate boy creature?
Look, bro, if they can't change the name of a boy thing, this thing don't need to exist either. Okay.
But anyway, that's when Madame Monstrosity allows him to go out in the streets of New York to kind of like basically basically as a pet, go walk around, explore, have fun, take your deuce, and all that stuff. And that's when we get to the fight between him, Miles, and Bailey, and we get the full on conversation between Bailey and Boy Spider. Look, look, I need to ask, who are you? Why are you doing this? And that's when Boy Spider says, I'm trying to be like you, Bailey. You and I are the same. We can feel. We're brothers. We're family. How many times do we
All
say
right,
family
which
in
next time he tries to do Spider Boy, we're just not gonna go up, okay?
Okay.
this?
Oh no, I wasn't paying attention through most of this, man.
Yeah.
I saw something that was actually interesting.
But anyway, conversation passes. The boy spider leaves. He goes back to Man of Monstrosity, and we find out that the DNA she used to create a boy spider was actually the DNA sample she had of Bailey's mom. Huh? Go figure. Teresa Briggs, and that's how the issue
So
ends.
she didn't use so she didn't use the DNA of a boy. She used the DNA of a grown woman.
A grown woman who's the biological mother of Bailey.
There's
So the
not boy
spider,
spiders. It's woman spider.
right?
Something I can't explain the science. You guys know I'm not that good at science savvy stuff. She said a bunch of science
No, I
mumbo
know.
jumbo.
So here's what I think. Just here, like I said, I'm not reading, but like I think this book does a lot better when Bailey is not interacting with anybody but like his own corner. The moment he starts interacting with Peter and Miles, I'm like, oh, I remember why I just don't like this guy.
It's dead slot like trying to force this character into their dynamic, which already is like not a good dynamic, really.
Right? It's like Miles
So
and Peter are just trying to be like, you know what, guys, we gotta hang out together. We gotta be more bros. And then Billy's like, and I'm here. I'm like, bro, who are you? Get out of here. It's like watching two estranged family members try to come together and like make amends, and then like a random like neighbor comes in trying to force himself into the group. That's what it feels
Yeah.
like.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Jake, Bailey's no longer part of the family anymore. All right, he
Stay out,
left. He's no
okay?
longer the sidekick to Peter.
He can stay out, okay? As far as I'm aware.
No.
well, you made a joke earlier about me that video when the guy was like, "What the fuck? There's no cheese." He referenced that meme.
Mm-hmm.
That meme is with him like, "Bro, who are you? You weren't even invited here."
But yeah, that's basically my problem. Because the last issue you said, I think it was like the billionaire one. I was like, oh, this is fun. I like this.
Yeah. The
And
one
it's
issue that the one issue that shows that Dan Slott could write a Super Sons book if he wanted to.
Yeah, and
No,
there were fun things
no.
in this issue. Like I love the Fast and Furious reference. That was like genuinely funny. I like Bailey's setting in Feast is just like the moment that he starts talking with the other Spider-Man. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't like you.
So
I
you're telling me Spider-Man is what's ruining Spider-Boy, right?
think so. I think
Wow.
so. Looks
That's,
like
Well,
we're getting
Dan Slott Spider-Man is ruining
mhm.
Spider-Boy.
looks like we're
And
getting
anyway,
that. So
we did.
hopefully, maybe I guess Miles and Peter are gonna come back at some point. Like, hey,
Yeah. Yeah, I really wanted this issue to delve into the history between Miles and Bailey, but we didn't get that.
made up
So,
history. Miles and
but next issue, if it might be more towards your liking, because apparently the next issue we're going to get a rematch between Spider Boy and Elefino.
there you go.
You know, Bailey's cellmate that he promised to save. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's it, guys. Let's move on to the next book.
Oh,
Which,
thank
go
goodness.
ahead.
Hello, I'm here.
Hmm.
First of all, can my iPad actually charge? Thank you. Anyways, I'm
No.
here to talk about an actual good book, The Devil That Wears My Face, issue 4. Happy 10 years of Mad Cave, by the way. Just letting y'all know that right now. Anyways, if you guys don't remember what has been happening, so basically there was this priest guy from the Vatican. His name is Vieri, right? He's cool. He goes to Spain to do an exorcism, but it goes wrong, and the demon switches bodies with him. So now that's basically what happens in the first issue. So what happens in the last issue is that actual Vieri goes back to Rome with Maria, who is one of the people from Spain who was, I believe, the fiance of the person who originally got um possessed by Legion, who is the demon in Vietti's body. So, and some shit happened at a party that Vietti was hosting as the Marquis de Lazarus. Do you see? You see, it comes full circle. Anyways, let's get back into it, shall we? Because I'm actually talking about a good book this time. Thank you. Anyways, so we circle back around to Maria and Vietti being circled by a whole bunch of soldiers and Legion, who, like I said, is in the body of Vietti. And Vietti apologizes to Maria about everything and what it didn't go exactly how he planned, but I forgot that Maria has visions. So they're gonna be just fine, guys. They're gonna be just fine.
Yeah.
Anywhoosies. So Legion is like, guards, bring the bring these cardinals murderers to justice. Like arrest the Marquis de Lazarus at once. And Vietti's trying to explain that it was a demon body swap. Not fun. But then Legion was like, oh, but I can hold the cross, bitch. Because if you guys remember, Vietti can't really hold religious items anymore because of that whole body swap thing. He gets seriously burned. It's not pretty.
Hmm.
Just letting you know that right now. Anywhoosies. So Vietti and Maria are like, we gotta get out of here. So they jump out of the same window that the cardinal fell out of and died. So that's lovely. But don't worry, they're able to get on a wagon, kick off the guy who was originally controlling the wagon. It's fine. And so yeah, so they're off having their adventure. And so Legion basically he's like to one of the guards, he's like, do not touch me or you're gonna be the one requiring a physician. I'm like, Jesus Christ. You know? And so then Gabriel, who's I guess one of the cardinals or whatever, he's like, I think there's some pressing issues that we need to discuss. And so he basically is like, so is the Marquis de Lazarus, like, is he like really telling the truth? Like, is he actually Vietti but with the body swap bullshit? And Legion, being a nerd with his the white parts of his eyes are turning red. Why can't I think of words today? Anyways, so Legion is like, yes, my bumbling friend, I'm afraid so, but I wouldn't get too attached, you know.
Hmm.
And Gabriel's like, I ain't doing this shit today, And so Gabriel is like trying to get him to the ground and be like, no more, you monster, no more. And also keep in mind they got the cannons out to try to murder Vieri and Maria, right? But anyways, we'll cut back to them in a moment because guess what Legion does? Guess what Legion does to our boy Gabriel?
Ooh, go ahead.
Basically, full on just like punches him through and like kills him like on the spot, like blood
Aw.
everywhere, and like all the people that were up there, like all the soldiers, are like, "What the hell?" And they're like, "Oh my god," you know. But they can't be freaked out for too long because when they try to, attack Legion, Legion just puts them all under his control because Legion is a powerful demon. Remember that. He's a very
Mm-hmm.
powerful demon. Anywhoosies, so we cut back to Vieri and Maria, and they are being chased by all those demon-controlled soldiers and more. It's like a shit ton, like a whole bunch, because why not?
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of. You guys know Hellsing Ultimate, right? It kind of reminds me of that scene where Alucard releases restraint level 0, and then all the souls that he's consumed throughout his many years of living, they just all come out, and wreak havoc. That's what this kind of reminds me of, but a lot less blood at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhoosies, so basically they're Vieti and Maria are trying to like fight off all of these soldiers and everything while trying to drive the carriage at the same time. So, they have to like break some buildings, and all this other stuff. And why not? They're trying to survive. They're trying their best here. But don't worry, because Vieti is like, oh yeah, jump off the carriage, get on the horses, because like
Yeah.
they're gonna like fall and crash and get murdered if they stay on that cart any longer. Because yeah, it's not fun. But don't worry, they get on the horses, but Vieti gets badly burnt because religious bullshit. It's great. Stupid ads. But don't worry, they're fine. They're zooming through. They're zooming through, and Legion is watching the chaos happen through a tiny little telescope. I'm like, yeah, that's gonna help your cause. Anywhoosies. So basically, um, we see one person on a horse try like stomping all over these guards and everything, and all that jazz. And so then we get the person in question has a gun and shoots a rope, and it causes a whole bunch of like infrastructure to like fall down. Mostly just like little like canopies and stuff like that, like nothing too crazy. Anyways, so Legion looks a bit closer and notices that it wasn't actually Vieti, it was our girl Maria the whole time doing that. Which she's
Ooh.
a badass. We love her for that. But
Mm-hmm.
anyways, so Legion's like, wait, what? Like, what is happening here? But guess what? Vieti pulls up and stabs Legion. Let's go. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's freaking go. And so Vieti thought that he had the upper hand at the moment. But guess what? Remember when I said that he can't touch religious items? Well,
Right.
that comes back and blows up in his face, literally, because Legion throws a cross at him, and he basically catches on fire, and he falls through onto a ship, or I believe a ship or something, and is on fire. And that's where the issue ends. The next issue is called Road to Perdi. How the fuck do you pronounce that? Perdition. Words are hard.
Mm-hmm.
It is Perdition.
Which
That's
just use the excuse that you're American.
Shut up. I at least try to learn words, okay? I'm just not good at certain words I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, that's where the issue ends, and keep in mind, it is still a banger book. Like, I'm really excited to see how Legion gets taken down and everything, because I know damn well that he'll get taken down. I believe this is an 8-issue mini series.
Mm-hmm.
Why do they gotta keep doing this to me? I don't know. But anyways, if you want a good horror comic, um, go read this book. This book is already 10 times better than Spider Boy, and I stand by that. Go support your indie comics, because they need just as much love as the big two, because I said so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, that is the book. That's the issue. It was kind of short, but it was a lot of action. It was really fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I wasn't able to explain it as well, because it's a lot of action.
Oh, that's
Um,
cool.
but go read this book, please. It's only there's currently only 4 issues out right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, have
Yay.
fun.
Nice. Well, I had fun with the first comic, which had fun with his comic. Now, will Austin have fun with his? Let's find out. Austin?
Wait, you betrayed
What?
me.
What do you mean?
I need you to keep going long as me fin eat my chip.
You did not tell me shit. I was just talking about a book. What? You want me to read the fan letters? I can read fan letters.
No, I was hoping you were going to be a
It's
little bit
a short
longer.
issue.
But I
I'm
guess it's
sorry.
March.
I just wanted
There's
to
a
tell you
lot
that
more
Bojack
action
Chapter
than
7
it
came
was
out.
freaking.
I don't know if it's good, but you should go check it out. Just saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
go check it out. We can talk
Same
about it
way.
on Twitter.
Check it out,
And I guess I'll announce it. And,
Anyway,
You
Go
guys-
read this book.
Ultimate Spider-Man
Yeah.
number
You
2.
want me to bullshit for like 2 more
I just-
minutes?
I just want to say, audience, that issue number 2 sold out of my comic shop. So if y'all want a Peter Parker that's married and has children, you better be supporting this book, definitely. Come on, audience.
Horrible.
Well, yeah, I'm ready. Let's get
Yeah, I go.
Let's get also.
Ultimate Spider-Man number 2.
I
What,
was gonna
Jake?
give you a little more time to eat your chips because I saw a Spider-Man story I wanted to briefly talk about. But
Go ahead.
So there was like, I don't know what timeline this is, but apparently there's like a Spider-Man that was old and married to Mary Jane, but this dude was like in his 80s and he was still being Spider-Man. I was like, Peter, come on now, like this is like
Some people
you
just
feel
aren't.
guilty, but 80 years old, bro,
Some-
retired.
Some people just aren't built for retirement, Jake. Come on.
He gets shot at one point, and then he gets put in the hospital, but they don't take off his mask, like they take off like the upper part so he can breathe. But and then and by the way, this after he stands up Mary Jane for a date because they're going on a date. She's like, "Don't be late." She's like, "I'm gonna be there." And then he gets shot, and she's like, she sees on the news. So
I
she
think
goes to the hospital to check on him, and he's like, "Oh man, I'm sorry I missed our date." She's like, "Yeah, that's whatever." And then when she's not looking, he jumps out the window to go help somebody else. I'm like, this is psychotic, bro. This is psychotic. He's helping in a hospital now because he just got out the hospital.
He's trying to live up to the motto that his uncle gave him, man. Come on.
Brittle, sit down, all right? There is no great power, okay? Go. What you're telling me is that if I really love Spider-Man, I gotta cripple him. I gotta take out his legs. That's I can.
Gotcha. But anyway,
Jake, you're terrible. How you gonna read that Dan Slott story?
What?
that was Dan Slott.
Oh, I didn't know. I was like, I just came off my YouTube speed. I didn't know.
That was in the anniversary issue we covered.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Did I mention the fact that I got a variant cover of this issue number 2, the one where Peter is like bringing food and flowers to Mary Jane, saying, "Face it, Tigress, you just hit the jackpot."
Yo, Peter, why are you so?
That's the one there. No, okay. You'll have to post that one later. 'Cause I didn't see that one. I got the Green Goblin variant where he's flying across next to the skyscraper. And you see hair reflecting.
Yo, I just like the idea that
I got that.
I just like the idea that Peter comes home buff as fuck one day. And she's like, everybody's like, "What the fuck? Are you taking steroids? Like, what's going on?"
No, it's funny you should mention that, Jake.
That's in the story. Did you read this book?
I saw a little bit.
Jesus.
I didn't even stop half asking, but you have to
Jake, for God's sakes, man,
Stop getting me excited.
This is the Peter everybody's been asking for, but you're not supporting it? Come on.
Everybody else is doing the job.
There's a Spider-Man book coming up pretty soon that's your Spider-Man from the Spectacular Spider-Man, but you're not going to support it? Come on, man.
You get 10 issues in, you keep the pace, I'll buy one book. Every 10 issues is one book for me.
You would support Reed Richards before you support a Spider-Man book, wouldn't you?
I hate watch him, okay?
Okay, but go ahead, Austin.
I have to support him so I can hate him. That's it. All right, but
go ahead.
All right, Ultimate Spider-Man number 2. People are very excited for this issue, hoping that it keeps the good pacing of the first one. So I guess we'll find out. For people, the book starts off with black suited Spider-Man. He's not black suited because he's mad. I know that's immediately what people think about with a black suit. And just because he hasn't picked his uniform.
Yeah,
You think there's
keep in
gonna be
mind,
a symbiote at any point?
huh?
What?
Do you think there's gonna turn into the symbiote at any point? Like they're just gonna be like, oh, but it's actually turning alive.
Keep this
No, no. I don't think Tony's insane enough to give him a lip.
keep this in mind, Jake. This is literally just an all black suit.
Yeah, no, I know what it looks like.
No. The only thing white about it is his eyes. That's it. Like,
He's in a manga panel.
Yeah, they both start off with him swinging back home, but we cut to his children. Richard, I believe it's Richard and May,
yes.
which is kind of funny. He then went after his mom, and his aunt, and the other one after his dad. All right. She sees the picture of Spiderman in the news because you already know they're taking pictures, bro. And she's actually concerned. Like she's kind of scared of him.
The daughter is.
I don't know what's scary about a dude in all black swinging from the web.
Hey.
It couldn't be me.
Sound like it's fun. You imagine us walking home from school. There's just some all black suit wearing man just like swinging over our head, bro. I'd be like, what the fuck? I'm like,
Nah, see, you go there broad daylight. I wouldn't think he's doing something
bro,
like
I'll be
that.
doing that's kind of unsettling, bro. He's not even
Nah, see him at night, I'll be kind of concerned. But he's at the daytime, like, you know,
he's not being friendly neighborhood. He's not saying hi to me. I don't know.
Okay, I'll get it to you. But so basically, this scene is just Peter trying to reassure her that everything's okay. Mary Jane comes out. Do we learn what Mary Jane's job is?
I forgot what.
I believe we did.
Being hot. There you go.
Hey, you thought
She's
being
an
sexist.
entrepreneur. She's hot while also being the
I remember to give her actual title. I think she's still a model, but she's like.
Did she get to do her actress job this time?
I don't think so.
What are you talking about? She does it all the time.
No. I'm saying this time because I remember the last one she was a journalist. The last Ultimate Universe she was a journalist. I'm like, so what was she?
Oh, I think she's still. I'm pretty sure they brought her. But we'll find out. Funny enough, as she's leaving, she turns back to like, Peter, have you been working out? And he's like, maybe a little. Because this Peter also goes from like this regular man to buck.
I want her to stop Peter. Like, Peter, stop lying to me. What the fuck is going on? Like, you were not this built last time I saw you. We just in the bed the other night, bro. Look, I don't know.
To be fair, if she didn't realize he was buffer at night in those activities, it's probably her.
Yeah.
It's like they don't cuddle or anything. I feel like the next time you feel, you'd be like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, so anything in the bedroom, and you didn't notice he's buffer, and he most likely sleeps with a shirt on. You know what I mean? Like you weren't paying attention to your man. You got But we see him start testing out his powers. He can't swing that well. He can swing well, but he can't land well. He found out he's strong enough to casually lift a bus. What are you about to say?
Oh no, go ahead.
And he learned that he's very, very durable, and he gets knocked it looked like he got knocked, but he just swung into the water tower. And you play Spider-Man 2, you know what I'm talking about. It's one of those.
Keep in mind, audience, imagine if Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man got his powers when he was like in his mid-30s. That's what I'm thinking.
He basically looked like he did, based on like that character. Tobey looked old. As a 17-year-old. But we cut to Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben. James in the bed. It still throwing me off seeing them together, bro. Every time I
Wait, that's the only thing that's throwing you off about this?
Bro, they can be in a steam bath if they want to.
Naked? Naked? Okay, I don't want to see two old men naked like that. All right.
I just
They're not naked. They're in their towels and stuff. But this is how you look in a steam bath. That's all.
Well, I don't do steam baths, so I wouldn't know.
I really just want people.
No, it's like getting into a sauna. So it would be
want Peter to be emotionally vulnerable one day, and then Uncle Ben does like some random thing. He says like, "With great power comes great responsibility." A couple issues later, he's just doing his job, and someone randomly breaks in and just shoots him specifically, then runs away. Just on the lake.
Yeah, no, it's going to be like this. The guy raped him. He looked at everyone. He pointed at everyone. He like, no. Him. and he shoots somebody.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the one.
To be fair, I think that still probably might happen because he's going against Kingpin soon. So, you know, these two journalists speaking out against Kingpin, that's called for assassination, at least back in the day.
Mhm.
But while they're talking, Jason Jason talking about apple juice at one point. And I was like, bro,
Yeah, yeah. Just
what
old
that?
man speak because Jameson was bringing up the fact that I think for the past 30 years I've been drinking coffee every single morning for the past 30 years. You think that's bad?
It was it was just nice seeing them just have an actual genuine
Mm-hmm.
conversation. It's about random bullshit. Like me and Jake would do that all the
Uh,
time. But they're doing, while they're doing that, they start talking about the fifth situation with the attack on his life by the Green Goblin, and now there's this guy swinging around. I wonder who's gonna name him Spider-Man. I really want to know. There's a guy swinging around, and they're like, "We got to do something. We got to talk about it." And like that's what they're gonna base their first article on: Green Goblin, Spider-Man, and them trying to kill the Kingpin. But I guess we'll see.
hmm
Yeah, this is kind of gross. Okay, we're cutting back to Spider-Man. You know, not the bath scene. Now the crypto got in my head. That's gross.
Look, do you want like
Spider-Man swinging, doing
Austin?
flips.
Do you want to see Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger as they are in modern day in a spa bath? Come on.
Depends on the dialogue. I feel that'd be a funny conversation.
As they are in their old man bodies. Oh.
I want to be Rocky talking.
Yeah. Okay, but go ahead. Yeah.
But you see Spider-Man doing Spider-Man PS4 tricks. He's flipping and stuff, just figuring out how well this body can move. While he thinks about the life he could have had, and then we meet our second ultimate supervillain in this Spider-Man run, Ultimate Shocker.
Oh, can I just say he looks jacked?
And so far, he's just wearing like a buff. Yeah, he's either really buff or he's wearing a very padded Shocker outfit with like a regular ski mask. Or this guy's really fat. It's one of the two. This might be Kingpin in the mask. But I really like their conversation here because obviously this is Spider-Man's first like supervillain. So he's like, "What's up, man? You lost your keys?" And then Shocker turned around like, "What? Who the hell is this guy?" Like, or bro, are you trying to break to the bank? He's like, "Who are you? Why are you here? Why are you wearing this outfit, bro?"
Why are you?
And then they're just casually talking. They're just casually having a whole conversation. And it's like, bro, it's funny you asked me that because I don't know what I am. I don't know what I'm trying to do yet. I'm trying to figure it out. He's like, you ever done something like this before? No, this is my first time. Bro, you're a natural. Like, he just complimented Spider-Man. You're pretty dope at this. Hey, thanks. You're welcome. Now, look, over there. Look, bro, I didn't even want to do this. I was just being desperate. I just needed money for something. Well, you kind of talked me out of it, bro. That's pretty cool. Let's be friends. And Spider-Man actually falls for it. He's like, you know what? You're right. Anytime, bro. What's your name, mister? He said, just called me the Shocker. And he shoots Spider-Man across the city into another building. Into a dumpster.
He doesn't just shoot Peter. He's like, okay, I didn't want to do this. I'm just desperate, but there was no other way. So I want to thank you for what you've done today, for stopping me. I owe you. Here, shake my hand.
Yeah.
And Peter does it.
Sure, anytime, mister. Just call me the Shocker.
Yep.
Hold up. Time out. Does Peter not have spider sense?
I think so, yeah.
No, well, to be fair, if he does, it hasn't been portrayed yet. He probably just got his powers. So it might be one of those things he gets later. We never seen an adult person get the spider bite, to be fair.
Actually, yeah.
And it's another timeline, so he might not ever get them, to be honest.
I'm saying, like, the real way the conversation would have gone the exact same way. And then the moment he was gonna do it, Peter would be like, "Why does my head hurt?" And then he would have like got shot. That would have been the same way.
Nah, this where he puts his hand out, he's like Mister with a question mark, and then he immediately gets
Jump
shot.
in. He would have been shot, but I just would have liked the announcement. Like, wait, what's going on? What I feel weird.
That brings up a good question. We'll have to keep our eye on this run to see if they do something with that. But Peter wakes up later, damn near daytime, climbs out the dumpster and just goes home. The guy already robbed the bank. It doesn't matter. Jake, this dude pulls on me, and he just walks in. It's been a hard day. He grabs a spoon, takes someone else's ice cream, just start eating on the couch.
And keep in mind, this is right after he came out of a dumpster, so he's smelling like shit, literally.
Yeah, so he smells terrible. And guess who wakes up? So last issue we talked about this. In the synopsis for this one, they teased that someone's going to find out that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. And this issue, they chose that it's his daughter. His daughter wakes up, obviously, because it's loud noise in the living room. And she sees the creepy guy she saw in the newspaper who was scaring her. And her dad said it wasn't real. Not only is he real, he's in our house. So she starts crying, and he has to immediately take off his mask. Hey, wait, it's me. Stop crying. It's Dad.
She's like, why are you dressed up like that?
And she's like, why? Why are you dressed up like that?
Since this runs in, what's wrong? Oh my God, Peter!
I thought he was going to make him lie, like I'm cosplaying.
Oh, he actually responds saying, "Well, how do you know that guy isn't dressing up like me?" You know, like.
And she's like, "What?" He's like, "Okay, yeah, I am that guy. I'm that guy." All right. Mate, I got bit by this special spider, and it gave me power again. You got bit by a magic spider? Sure. Which is why you never have to be afraid of him, the costume, or me. Him saying the costume specifically made me think, yeah, they're going to do it at some point. Like, so.
As they're hugging each other, she's like sniffing as if she was like crying, and Peter's like saying, "Are you still crying?" And she's like saying, "No, Dad, you stink."
He's like, that was because I was in a dumpster. Mom's gonna be mad. He's like, I'll take a shower. Calm down. That's not what I mean. And he's like, oh yeah. Look, I know your mom's probably gonna be mad. I'm gonna tell her. I just need you to keep it a secret for a little bit. I don't need you to tell her. If she's gonna hear it, she can hear from me.
I could keep.
And like, you want some ice cream? She's
You're gonna bribe me with some ice cream, aren't you, Dad? Today is ice cream. Tomorrow is a PS5. The next day, who knows?
Yep.
So why is he? So how's he gonna wash this suit? Is it like you put it in the? Like, is it just like what
dry clean it?
Like a suit that changes colors, or is it like?
To be fair, once he puts it back in orb mode, he probably can literally just wash like a dish. Like it just it shouldn't be that hard. I guess I'll play that. It shouldn't be that hard to wash. Okay, it's unstable molecules like the Fantastic Four suit. So it like technically it's just self clean after he takes it off. But we cut the Kingpin looking at the Daily Bugle Spider-Man photo, which they shouldn't have. There's no way they took this photo.
Don't hurt.
Jake, like this photo is him going like vertical up a building in a pole, mid pole. Like he didn't take the picture himself. I don't know who did it.
He took a photo of it, bro. In this timeline,
never underestimate the master of the selfie, man. He was taking selfies of himself before selfies were a thing, Austin. Like,
well, okay, if you say so. But we cut the Kingpin, and did you catch the name of this other guy? So I'm pretty sure this other guy's a big character. I can't find it.
You're talking about the bald guy?
The Kingpin is with a guy who's missing the eye.
I couldn't get his name either.
Wait.
Yeah, I don't think they say
Kingpin is referred to,
but his design reminds me of something. It could be
Kingpin is referring to him as Monsieur Britain. I don't know what that means.
Oh yeah, this yeah. Remember, the Ultimate took his eye out. This is Captain Britain.
Okay.
That makes more sense. We never saw him outside his costume, but this is not a bad design. Then. But all right,
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I see.
thank you for
He,
helping me out. I did not
he
remember
has the
that.
colors on his tie and everything with British flag. So okay, yeah, yeah, that's him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, we cut to Spider-Man sitting on a weeping, or not a weeping angel, on an angel gargoyle type statue
Hmm.
with a giant web in the sky. By the way, he need to clean this shit up. It's kind of gross. He's texting Mary Jane. She sent a selfie of her and the kids. It's a little sweet little picture.
Yeah.
Asking him when he's going to be home and stuff. Regular parent talk. And then a shocker returns. I don't know why. I don't know how. I guess he hit another bank.
Yes.
I thought it was the same bank at first. I was
It
very
was
confused.
it was a
But
different bank.
yeah, he's robbing another bank. I don't know how much money this guy needs. Like, damn, you robbed the whole bank.
Even in GTA, you take breaks between your bank heists. I'm saying.
Yeah, if the next day, are you working with Kingpin? 'Cause why you need this much money? You robbed the
Why
bank
does he need
already.
this?
You won.
Uh,
No, I'm asking. Well, to be fair, we with Kingpin, it's just a fun hit illegal activity. This guy, why is
in
he
all
doing it?
fairness,
Guess we'll find out.
he actually does give out an explanation. But just go on, Austin.
Yeah, but that was just my initial thoughts. I was like, bro, come on. 2 days in a row. He's like, fancy running into you here. He's like, yeah, it is weird. How did this happen? Why are you still here? They call something that someone does at the same time, every day, it's a habit. And you got some bad habits, mister. And he's like, yeah, who doesn't? And he hits the ground with his shocker gauntlet, creating a big shockwave. Spider-Man says, good try. Shocker's still asking who he is because the guy doesn't have a name. He's just getting beat up by some random guy in a black suit. Like, that's kind of sad.
Hmm.
To be fair, in the future, he could say he was the first person to ever fight Spider-Man, and he won.
Ah, okay, okay. Give that to the Shocker. Let him have that victory.
But Jake, he doesn't hold
Wait,
back. Well, he doesn't know that he needs to hold back yet. What are you about to say?
wait, maybe I just misunderstood you. What? Shocker?
What do you
He's the
think,
first
Jake?
villain that he won? What are you talking about?
This is the first supervillain he actually
Oh,
fought
I
this
thought you
timeline.
said okay. I heard something completely different. My bad. Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, this is the first. In the future, he can say he's the first person to ever fight and beat
Okay,
Spider-Man.
I misheard you completely. Okay, my bad. Keep going. My bad.
Jake, I want you to know, Spider-Man does one punch into this man's gut. He starts spitting up blood. He like, bro, I think you broke my ribs. Because this Peter doesn't know to hold back
Yeah.
yet. And he like, sorry, bro. Sorry about that. I don't know my old street. They're talking like my wife. It reminds me of Eggman, Jake. Eggman, it's my wife. She's dying. We don't have money. So we can't pay
Okay,
for the
Peter.
treatment.
Wait, Peter.
She needs
Come
this.
on. Don't be this dumb, Peter. Come on.
This ain't that.
Look, she needs this. I don't have any choice. What would you do if you're in my shoes? And you're like, oh, I'm sorry. I can't imagine what that. Wait, is that true? What do you think? And he shoots him, Jake.
Why would you believe that he just robbed a bank?
Yeah.
Hey, it ain't.
Hospital bills.
Yeah, would you guys accept?
Yeah, I'm about to say, if you rob one bank and it's not enough, you need to change your treatment plan. 'Cause that's terrible.
Would you guys expect this out of Dan Slott or damn, what was that a writer's name? The one writing Amazing Spider-Man? I forgot. Would you guys?
Zeb
Zeb
Wells?
Wells, yeah.
Fuck
Would you
Zeb
guys?
Wells.
Yeah, would you guys expect either those?
I think this is more in line with Dan Slott Spider-Man
Yeah.
would do. But to be fair, this is literally the first day on the job. You know what I mean?
I want this
And right here in this panel, we do have a panel that could be Spider Sense. I don't know if you're looking at it, but you see like the black stuff around his
Yeah.
head, like what they doing like
Yeah, I see that.
that's clearly not Cloud. So and it's not him putting the suit on because he already had the suit on. So I don't know what that is. But he gets shot off the building. The Shocker looks at him and smiles. And then you see this Shocker jump away, and Jake, the way he jumps away is hilarious to me. So he has to put his arms down between his legs, like a frog type position, and then just shoots a beam of shockwave to jump away, and it looks stupid in this panel. It looks like
he
shit
did
out
that
of
to
beam.
PS4.
Well, yeah, but TS4, we weren't up close with him, so you can see how ridiculous it looked. And it looked like he shit out of beam. But little did he know, like 10 feet behind him, It's a Green Goblin, and he looks terrible. I hate this face mask,
Whoa, really?
but the outfit itself is fine. I don't mind the armor look. I hate like you know what a kappa is, like the Japanese creature
Yeah, yeah.
kappa. His face mask kind of remind me of that,
Mm,
like the mouth of
yep.
that,
No, I just wait.
and I really don't
Just
like it.
wait. Eventually, when he's revealed to be a bad guy, he's going to remove that mouthpiece to reveal that there are teeth under that. And,
Hopefully, that'll be better than what I see
mhm.
now. But Jake, Peter goes home. You know, he got beat up again. I want you to know he goes in the refrigerator, picks out a carton of milk and drinks the whole goddamn thing. This guy's ass.
Yeah, because you got a whole family, bro. Now you gotta buy some more milk.
Hey, he needs.
Yeah, they won't have cereal tomorrow. You know what I mean? That means you got to get up and
Hey,
cook.
he needs his calorie intake. All right, fighting crime takes calories. All right, guys.
Yourself on the way home.
That way you get orange juice and stuff. Don't drink the milk. The milk is essential to other
Mhm.
meal. That's all I'm
Mhm.
asking. But he sees a picture that his daughter drew for him, almost immediately giving away his goddamn secret. And she's like, "Dad, I drew a picture of your spider. Hope you like it. Love you. You're the best. Love me." And Jake, the way she drew the spider is that it's an all blue spider. Jake, the way she drew the spider is that it's an all blue spider and it has red spider legs.
There you go. So it's Bailey Spider. There you go.
Yeah, Peter's ripping off Bailey. Go figure.
I want.
Hey, it's funny enough. Before this, his last thing he'll think of is, well, face it, Peter, you might not be cut out for this. And then he sees the note by his daughter. He's like, you know what? I'll give it one more day. So he needs a big W tomorrow to make sure he stays with Spider-Man.
I want.
But that's it. Next issue teases Kingpin versus Spider-Man with Green Goblin, doing something. So we'll see.
Yep.
I want I was thinking about this for a long time. I think it would be very interesting if we did the Black Cat arc in this timeline. Like, I imagine like a married Peter. I would do with the fucking Black Cat in his life, bro.
No, dude.
No.
Wow.
No.
We're over 2 hours, guys. Oh my
Half-
God.
After all, everybody wanting Peter and MJ back together for so long, then you bring in the homewrecker as Black Cat.
I think that'll be pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But,
I don't think it will.
It'll be interesting.
Because they can't do anything with it. If they try to actually go that route or tease that route too much, people are going to be pissed. And they don't care about that. They care about the marriage being here.
It would be something you could explore. I mean, I don't have to think about long and hard about the idea, but it's like an interesting, because that's what Black Cat's supposed to be. She's supposed to be the temptation for Peter. Even when she was in the main timeline, even when Peter was dating MJ, it was always like, Black Cat's there.
The only time I could see.
Yeah, but she was introduced when they weren't dating. That would made it okay when she came back. It was like for her, the best part of her life when she date this guy, and that she was someone else. Of course, I'm trying to kill. In this sense, you could be a random woman. Showing up. Like, you're married. I like that.
Oh.
Or you do the thing where she's into you do like the Ultimate Spider-Man reboot where like she's into him and then she finds out there's like a child and she vomits on it. It's like,
wait, no, you want her to be the child? She's like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, something like that. You can do that.
I think you can do Black Cat if you make her. I think you can do Black Cat if you make her more a fool for MJ, and the inverse of their current relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
So like for her point of view, her husband keeping secrets, and then some white-haired lady just walking into her house and stuff, like walking through her life, trying to hit on her husband shit. Like, I want to see MJ turn up. That's what I want. I want my MJ is the one with a gun, who when she was about to get. Unlike Gwen Stacy, when she almost got thrown off her bridge, she shot the Green Goblin. I was there. I want to see the edge of MJ. What's she gonna do to protect her family, even from weird ladies like Black Cat?
Guys, we took a wrong turn or two because now we only have time for one more topic, if that. So
I think we have enough time for two because the next one's going to be brief. Anyway, final thoughts before we move on, Austin?
I'm excited to buy this issue. We need to keep making it sell out, and then buy Ultimate X-Men next month when it comes out.
Gotcha. Boo. Go read your fantastic.
Donate money so we can make Jake buy.
Yay. All right. But anyway, let's all talk about the next book, and let's all talk about how you shouldn't be buying this book. Luke Cage Gang War finale. And dude, I swear to God, to you guys, when I was scrolling through the book I have in front of me, the center page already started ripping off. It fully ripped off. I'm like, damn, even the staple quality of this is crap.
Jeez.
Yeah. But anyway, okay, here's what it is. You have Luke Cage in the Cage Buster armor. He's fighting against those Gundam-sized robots that Alistair Smythe sent at him, and he's doing it single-handedly. All the rest of his group is just doing what they can on the ground level. I'm glad the writers decided that. Okay, okay. Look, I've made fun of Danny Rand so much in this run. Let me take it easy on him. Oh, no, no, not really. You get this one panel where Danny Rand is actually talking to the officer in the midst of combat, right? Saying, "So, officer, are we gonna go to jail for violating the Anti-Vigilante Act?" Yes, Daddy. If it makes you feel better, we
Whoa,
we
what did I miss?
we well, no, I'm just making a playful reenactment. Like, yes, Daddy, if it makes you feel better, if it makes you feel like you're still a hero, we'll arrest you like a hero. Does that make you feel better? Yo. Oh man. Anyway, so the issue just sums up with they defeat the robots. Cage ends up taking on the last robot all by himself outside of the armor, and they're like, okay, group shot, and yeah, we're going to continue fighting these gangs. And yeah. What can I say about Luke Cage Gang War? Has some good variant covers, but the storyline itself, crap. Sorry. Nah. Just was. You had a good pitch, Marvel. A good pitch with Luke Cage, but even he couldn't save Gang War.
It's true.
Yep. All right. Well, let's end tonight off with something that's actually good. Go ahead, Austin. Talk about it.
Talk about it all you want. Oh, I paint.
Austin.
Austin died. Go talk about
Go ahead.
Transformers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't die. I'm literally talking. But I told you not to read that book. I told you not to read that. I told him not to read Deadpool. I told him that. I told him the story. I didn't read it. I wasn't ever going to plan to read it. I told him not to read it.
Okay, Austin. Right now, it's this conversation where we have to have about who the bigger man is. You don't have to brag about it. Austin.
The bigger man is Jake.
You really want me to say? You really want me to say? Okay, you were right, Austin. You really want me to say
Yes.
it? Okay, you're right. There. Let's move
Thank
on.
you.
Transformers.
I'm writing it on my wall. I'm writing the date, time, everything. The criticism I was writing. But let's just do the last story. It won't be that long because the main thing is really about the ending.
Mhm.
Transformers number 6. People don't remember. Optimus just got Megatron's cannon on, but this book
Yep.
opens up with a unique parallel of Optimus and Sparkplug in their own respective wars, and they all both react in the same exact way, looking at the horror of their comrades dying and bodies just being piled up for a fight for their own home country, and it's being a little bit too much for them. And I was like, I forgot that Sparkplug's in a war until you be forgetting that, right? They don't really talk about it anymore, like the original and like any other Transformers media.
Mhm.
And funny enough, Optimus sits down with him and he's like, "So how long were you in the war?" And he said, "Oh, I did one tour." And he's like, "How long did you work?" Optimus Prime, how long were you in the war? He's like, "Bro, I've been in the war for like millions of years. Like it's still happening. The war's right now." Yeah, I just thought that was funny. What the hell was that? Okay, some beat in my room that scared me. Anyway,
Oh, okay.
So they're just connecting, talking about old, like old variants talking, because Optimus never had someone, outside of people who's already been with him to talk with about. So he's getting a unique perspective on war from a life form that doesn't last that long, in his opinion. But then you cut back to Starscream. Starscream Soundwave ripped apart Thundercracker and fixed Teletram 1. And they're using it to refuel the Decepticons, starting with Reflector. A Reflector is one of the Seekers.
Okay. Go
But
ahead.
the beeping was getting annoying. Yeah, I can still hear. I don't know if y'all can hear, so I'm trying to check that. But
Okay.
as Reflector is awakened, you see that they get a warning from I believe his name is not Rampant, Frenzy, Soundwave's little, cassette tape. But they get a warning that Optimus and them are stealing all that stuff, all the energon that they were making at the power plant. And as they do that, they set out to go stop them. We cut back to Optimus, Sparkplug, and Ratchet are trying to hook up the dam so they can have a power source. And then Starscream shows up immediately. He wastes no time. But as he shows up, they're able to revive one Autobot, and it's RC. That's right, the
Aw.
female robot is somehow alive. You know we had to, bro. He was in the movie, all right?
Yeah.
RC wakes up, and the first thing she has to do is save Ratchet from getting blown up by Starscream.
hmm
It's funny, credit, because Optimus here is shooting. He's got his gun, the cannon arm, but he's still shooting a regular gun right now. I just thought that was funny.
Hey, he doesn't want to be tempted by having Megatron be the reason his life was saved. That's what it is.
Look, I get it. It's just a funny panel watching like have the cannon arm, but also he's shooting a regular gun. And he's shooting like a two-handed gun too, so it's just a funny looking panel.
Okay.
But but funny enough, right after that, he does use it. He points it at Reflector of all people and shoots the gun. I want you to know he wiped Reflector off the map. I don't.
Really?
I'm gonna post this stuff later. I can post it
Okay.
now.
Okay.
But he wiped this man off the map, and you just see all the Decepticons react to it because they're surprised. Optimus ain't been vicious, at least to them, for a long time.
hmm
But they also they also never blew up on like a hospital, before. So these little raw emotions. Here you go. I posted it.
Let's see. Opening it up. Oh, geez, man. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, like, he's gone. And I was like, oh, okay,
Dude.
so that's why he doesn't want to use a cannon. This is just a cannon. This is a comic hobby. This ain't
Yeah,
that fusion gun for
Megatron.
Transformers Prime. I promise you that much. That
He's
fusion
like,
cannon.
Megatron's been holding back this whole time, hasn't he?
I don't think this Megatron had. That's the worst part. Who knows how many people he done lost to this cannon?
hmm
But as they're attacking, he grabs I believe this is Frenzy, and throws him to the ground. And Starscream is about to kill Carly. She gets saved by Cliff Jumper. RC shows
Yeah.
up. RC shows up. She's at the bottom of the dam, and she starts running and driving up the dam as Carly gets thrown off the dam. And you get this cool panel. RC turning to a car, turning sideways, and catching Carly midair as she's falling to her death on the
hmm
side of the dam. It's very funny. Every time I see Cliff Jumper, I just see Bumblebee, and it keeps throwing me off. That's why I keep pausing. I don't like them having the same body model, bro. It throws me off so much. But
Yep.
Frenzy tries to sneak. Cliff Jumper gets blown up by Wheeljack, and that is just in their final stand on top of the dam while Optimus and them was at the bottom down. But make this very important. Starscream gets injured. He gets hit with the fusion cannon, and he gets like half his chest blown out. He's not dead, but he's severely hurt. And he flies away. He flies to their home base to try to, heal himself, be fine. And Optimus start chasing him. Harley wants to go because Starscream killed her dad. And they're like, nah, with Spike in a coma, we're not risking your life, bro. I don't care. You're not allowed to go. And they
Okay.
drive off. And then Cliffjumper, of all people, sneaks her into his car and says, nah, you're right. You deserve to be there. I was like, Dad, we're going to the little girl killed. What's wrong with you? This is why you always die. Cliffjumper didn't deserve to live. That's all I'm saying. He's endangering children. I don't approve.
Aw.
But Sparkplug is remembering his eldest son, Jimmy, I believe, who died as an astronaut, as he sees like the spaceship of the Autobots. And so they pull up here, cryptid, and the first thing they hear is heavy metal.
What?
Yeah, and after hearing heavy metal, they get hit by the Transformer heavy metal, and then you get the rest of them. And then Starscream shows up, and he says they're being attacked from all sides by a dump truck, some type of tractor thing, the scoop thing. I don't know the official names for these construction weapons, bro. But
Okay.
they get snuck by construction work. And Starscream says, "Bro, I knew y'all were gonna follow me. That was the plan. Come on, I'm a genius. Starscream, bro. Second in command. Well, leader of the Decepticons right now. He's like, I wanted you to follow me here. Because while you were trying to fix one person, I done fixed like 5 people. And let me introduce you to the Constructicons." And his only thing he tells them after they're already fighting Prime is merge into Devastator. So we're at the end of this arc, and they already brought out Devastator, the combiner. But I think they picked the worst time to do it though. Why Ottoman had the fusion cannon. They might fuck up Devastator. But this Devastator is tall. This Devastator is like he looks scarred like skyscraper height wise.
Oh. Okay. Oh, in that case, you might need to use that cannon pretty soon, Optimus. Come on. Like,
I just redo Transform.
Yeah, like I have the photo, so I'll post it real quick. But at the end of the issue, it ends with a combiner. And me and Jake, we talk about this all the time. I wanted them to do more combiners in the movie, and they just refused to do it. So I could do the terrible Devastator.
Nope.
Wait, where is it?
Oh, it's still here.
No, not you. I looked for the photos, but I had them in the other thing.
Oh,
but
okay.
We got to get our first combiner. Optimus and a ragtag group of Transformers have to fight a combiner. And Optimus already wasted 2 shots of the fusion cannon. Who knows he has a limit on that? How much energy he has.
That could be one way to explain why. What has Megatron ever shot a cannon shot? Has Megatron ever shot a cannon shot that powerful like Optimus did?
And other continuities are powered up like Galvatron could, but Megatron no. There's more like Shockwave cannon. Shockwave could do that.
Ah, okay. So, man, we'll just wait and see how far this whole corruption of the arm goes for Optimus, you know?
And you see the final picture, his other arm already fucked up too. He might need another replacement. Depending on how this goes.
He's like, Bumblebee, look, I know you lost your voice box, but come on, you could do just fine without a left arm, right? Like, you know.
That's basically what he's gonna have to at this point. But I believe the next issue ends the first arc, and then we lead into Megatron coming back and Cobra Commander, all that stuff happening. So I'm excited.
Definitely sounds like something to be excited for, you know? Yeah, I want Megatron to come in and he comes packing that loading section of Optimus' truck. It's like, you took my arm, I'll take something of yours, man. Come on.
I was just surprised they we proved it in here. I was just surprised they brought a combiner so early.
Mm-hmm.
They made me wonder if the Autobots will get their combiner anytime soon.
Ah, okay. You gotta save the fan service for later. You can't bring them all in one issue.
Yeah, but it's already 12:50. But look at the
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. I guess with that, yeah, we got through all the topics, guys. Hey,
With 9 minutes to spare.
Dang, 9
hey.
minutes to spare.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is it my time to shine once more?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Your time to shine is to plug in the last minute socials, I guess.
Exactly. Anyways, like I said at the beginning of the video, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please, I need to prove a point.
Mm-hmm.
Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Anyways, also you can follow us on Twitter at Comic Fanatic 69. We do post all the updates on there. So yeah, stay tuned for that. If I would have remembered, I would have been posting random things throughout the live, but I was too preoccupied with something else. But that's besides the point. Anyways, if you want to follow me, your boy, you can follow me on Twitter at Witch of Yotin with an E instead of a U. You get the idea. I don't plan on changing it anytime soon because I'm too lazy to do so. Anyways, you can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok at witch_of_Jotunheim. I do post things on occasionally, and like I said at the beginning of the video, do not try to find my Tumblr. Do not try to find my Newgrounds. I ain't giving it to you unless you are a friend of mine, a close friend of mine. Anyways, you know how to summon Cryptid. Obviously, it's pretty simple. Austin,
Mm-hmm.
he's still in the continental United States. He's not going to be that hard to find. Okay, he's a brick wall with a face on it with hot pink blush, man. It's not that hard. And don't forget about the bright blue eyes. The bright blue eyes is definitely the indicator. Okay. Anyways, if you want to find Jake, good fucking luck, bitch. I can't find him anywhere. Anywhoosies, have a great night, audience. Have a great night, Fantix. We'll see you guys later. I don't know. Maybe sometime this week. I don't know. Cryptid, anything planned for this week?
Yeah, we still have our Avatar: The Last Airbender discussion tomorrow, so look forward to that, audience. Same thing with Massiverse, hopefully.
I won't
Yep.
be there for either
Yeah.
of them. So if you want to bother me, please bother me on my socials. We can chit chat about Adam Frankenstein and Christopher Chaos. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
I'll say here this game. If we don't do Massiverse this week, we'll definitely do it next week.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, all right then. With that, audience, we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Good night.